Diatley Dental Care is a family-owned dental practice. Doctors Irvin and Christina Diatley grew up in the Twin Lakes area and are proud to serve the community. With modern treatment methods and state-of-the-art technology, they are dedicated to providing exemplary care to patients of all ages. Our compassionate team consistently receives training above and beyond the standard of care.
We're changing the way you see dentistry.
Come be a part of our dental family.
Ready to upgrade your mowing game? Spartan of Mountain Home has got you covered. We carry a full line of Spartan mowers, built tough and locally crafted, with 0% financing available and cash discounts. It's never been easier to own the best. Locally owned, locally built, we don't just sell mowers, we build relationships. And we service any brand of mower, because your satisfaction is our top priority. Don't miss out on our new Viper Mini track loaders, built to tackle any job. Visit us at 203 Highway 5 North in Mountain Home. Spartan of Mountain Home, where quality meets service.
Hi, this is Brittany.
And Russell.
We're the new owners of River City Flooring. We know flooring, now we need to know you. Need a new custom shower? Russell is the best.
And Brittany keeps us on track and on time.
We offer so much more than flooring. Ask us about our portable buildings
and epoxy flake garage floors.
Just grab a cup of coffee and let's talk.
With River City Flooring, you'll always be on solid ground.
Come see us at Highway 62 East across from Walmart.
You ready to meet the latest addition to the family? The money you saved us with auto owners helped make it all possible. It really is the best thing that's ever happened to me.
Excuse me?
Third best thing. Third best thing.
Auto Owners offers discounts for life, home, car, and business insurance because they think the more you protect, the more you should save. That's simple human sense.
American Safeguard Insurance is your local independent auto owners insurance agency.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Bomber Stadium. This is the pregame show for the matchup between the Mountain Home Bombers and the Van Buren Pointers. It's 60 degrees with about a 4-mile-an-hour wind with 10-mile-an-hour gust. The flag is dead still right now. Bombers have been warming up for about the last 20 or 30 minutes. It's senior night here at Bomber Stadium. First segment of this is brought to you by ASI Insurance. Pregame show. We appreciate Rob Coleman and all his staff for all they do, not only for XL7, but for the Bomber Nation as a whole. We got together with Coach Steve Airy this morning and Coach Greg Crow. We talked a little bit junior high football. We talked about varsity football. Kick back, relax. Thanks for joining us. You're watching Bomber Football on XL7 TV. Welcome back to the morning show on XL7 TV. It's time for Football Friday. Coach Steve Airy, Coach Greg Crow, Mountain Home Bomber Football. Big night tonight, but let's talk about what happened last night, Coach Crow.
Well, we got our 8th grade game canceled last second. Nobody told anybody, and that's just ridiculous, but I gotta be positive. I gotta be more positive. You know what I'm saying?
Ridiculous. It's positively ridiculous, Coach.
It is. I mean, it just. I'm gonna get in trouble by the counselors. Our kids played well. I mean, it just, minus the first quarter, Bob. And I think our kids have actually. There's got to be a book out there. I've looked on Amazon for it. There's got to be a book on how to screw up the first drive. And we've done. I think we're like in chapter 9 right now. Like we've done everything. It's
according
amazing
to that book.
Yes, we have trailed 8-0 in our last 5 games, and we've had a chance to take the lead in all of them. And it's like we just go, I just really don't want to do that, and it's just frustrating. And then like we get behind and like, okay, now we got to go. Like it's just we make it hard on ourselves. But proud of our kids. I mean, we got going last night. And
onside kick was successful.
Onside kick was successful. Coach Taylor's moving up the coaches rankings for the week. Will
that last though?
Do what now?
Will it last?
No. He'll find a way to mess it up. He always does. But our onside kicks were really good. We'd worked on that specific one for 2 weeks, and our kids were really prepared, and they executed what we wanted them to do, and I was proud of it. I mean, those guys were 7-1 for a reason, and I just felt like if we could go play and be fundamentally sound and not beat ourselves, we'd win the football game, and we did.
Is it easier or harder to come off a bye week to go into a game like that? Is it better for your players, or is it harder?
I think coming off an emotional win, a bye week's good. I think coming off a tough loss where you don't play well, I don't like a bye week because you kind of got to stew on it, for a while. And our kids were definitely stewing on it. I didn't have any doubt that we were going to be ready to play. I just didn't know if we could tackle them. And you saw like that's kind of an issue a little bit right there. It's just Coach Vigna is probably the MVP of the program. He ran around for 2 weeks. By the end of Wednesday, he was moving around worse than Coach Hedden was. So he actually got so bad on Wednesday they were tackling him. He went. He saw it. I mean, we did everything we could to get ready, but it's a double-edged sword, on that deal. So,
Coach Harry, we took a trip to Lake Hamilton last Friday night and came out of there with a win that surprised most of Arkansas. Everyone that you could talk to, all the radio stations, Hootens, did not have Mountain Home picked to win that game.
Well, they don't have us picked to win a lot of games.
Yeah, Hootens.
First of all,
you want Hootens to pick against you.
Yeah, we knew going in. We let one go last year. We knew going in we was going to be in the hunt to win the game. Just didn't expect it in that kind of fashion. And I really think Palmer's interception broke their back. If they shoved that in and they come out and put another a good drive and a score, it could have been a completely different type of game. But kids played lights out. That's the best football Mountain Home's played in the 5 years I've been here. And that's the best game they've played. I mean, we put the offense together, the defense together, the special teams, limited on mistakes. Talk about complimentary football. We got complimentary football, and when you put it all together, you got a good Mountain Home football team.
We put together, XL7 TV puts together what we call the Play Maxi Big Play, the next big play, and that pick six from Talon Palmer, the 100-yard run back. As of yesterday afternoon, that has been viewed 4,700 times.
That was the play of the game. There was no other play of the game. That was the play of the game that just
play the season probably,
everything.
Well, we talked about last week on the show, like I don't think we felt like we played well against Siloam, and everybody looks at the offense like our defense gave up 50 yards in the fourth quarter, and they were better last week. I mean, really, minus the one drive at the end of the first half. I mean, it was just, they were good.
They got their points on our twos,
yes.
And but yeah, offense played well all year. Defense, it seems like they're getting better right now.
They gave up 151 total yards last week, I think, is what I read. 151 total yards for the whole game. That's not bad.
And the thing is, when you're leading by 3 scores and they have to push the issue a little bit, you naturally play softer on defense, so you don't give them anything quick. So it becomes a little easier. So that's even skewed a little bit, and I just, when you watch it, our box is like, they're not missing much now. They're just not. They're playing at a high level.
This seems like a very dedicated, loyal bunch of seniors that you've got playing on this varsity team this year. This group has been in this mix since the 9th grade together. We lost a few of those players from this senior bunch. This would be a different team if they were back. That's a topic for another conversation. But this group that you've got, they're a bunch of leaders. You can tell it on the field.
We had a little senior meeting last night with senior dads, and we was talking. This was our first bunch that went to the OFL. We thought we'd get a little jump on some people. That worked out. They got some leadership. You hit the nail on the head that we've not had before, and they've won just enough games now that they think they're going to win. You know what I mean? And they got some leadership. You hit the nail on the head that we've not had before, and they've won just enough games now that they think they're going to win. You know what I mean? And they got some leadership. You hit the nail on the head that they think they're going to win. You know what I mean? And just haven't had that. I mean, we always got the doubters in the seats. You know what I mean? And these guys are changing all that. And
well, it was funny when we first got here. Like, everybody told us that group wasn't very good. And I told him my second day here, I'm like, no. Like, they're fine, but what they had
they was 0-7 in the 7th grade, and everybody said they weren't any good. And
what they had problems with was their line. Like, I mean, and we struggled with it a little bit, but like that has turned into the strength as those guys have developed through the weight program. Because you look at Caleb Purdue, how he's changed, and like Ford. I mean, when Ford was in 7th grade, 8th grade, he's just wasn't mature. And I mean, Boxstaller and Nate Henderson, all those guys they've developed, and then you add Yarborough with them, and you've got the strength of the football team. Not knocking anybody else, but those guys done a great job all year long.
They've been solid.
But in 8th grade they weren't there, and 9th grade they weren't there. They've developed, and it's just awesome to watch. Yep.
I made a post this morning about tonight's upcoming game at Bomber Stadium and said, this game may not be important to the fans like you would think, but it's important to this group of seniors. It's senior night tonight for sure, but it's important to this ball team. I feel that they look at this every game on Friday night as being another Harrison game, and they want to come out with a win. Is that how it's perceived by the coaching staff?
Right now, one of our goals coming in was to win 8+, and tonight's number 8 if we can pull it off. So we're trying to check boxes. It's senior night, and these guys deserve it. This is one of the better teams that's come through here in quite some time. I hear a lot of people say, "Man, I love watching those kids play. I love watching those teams. Come out and watch them in person. Show them the respect. We need to make this the most hostile environment we can possibly make it. We got a playoff game here in a few weeks, and let's just go ahead and get it started.
100%.
Let's go ahead and start the party, man."
Just get it cranked up.
Yeah, let's start it tonight. Let's not have a flat night in the bleachers. Let's go ahead and get ready to go.
Yeah, that's one thing that encouraged me. Last night for the 9th grade game, that's probably the smallest home crowd I've seen for a 9th grade Bomber game that I've seen in a long time.
It is, and it was Halloween,
and that was a lot to do.
And you still, you knew they were there, and that's the good part about it. And
get them up, make some noise. They need to know it's okay to get a little bit crazy in the stands. They can do that. Get some noise made.
We've worked really hard at getting this program where it needs to be, and our fan base is where it needs to be. And let's just not have a little dip tonight. Let's just keep it going.
Oh, I think have a big crowd tonight.
Our fans have been tremendous. They really have.
Yeah, with it being senior night, those seniors that are be graduating out, to them, this is just another game, and they just won another W. But to their parents, it's going to be emotional.
I think when
you got to be a little bit on the wild side.
I think when you look at it, and I think people lose sight of this, we win this football game tonight, we're playing for a conference championship next week. We're going to Greenwood and we're playing for conference championship. And like when you talk about Mountain Home football 5 years ago, no one's going to sit here and go, well, they're going to play Greenwood for the conference title ever. No one. That's not even the conversation.
That was another thing we wanted to do. We wanted to play Greenwood for a conference.
Like we got a chance. We got a chance to do that, and the consensus is out there that, you can't beat. Well, how do you know?
Anybody can beat anybody.
We put our cleats on the same way they do. They may. Who knows?
That's right.
At the end of the day, they got to beat us, and
this team will not roll over.
No. Dawson Dunlap ain't rolling over for anybody, I can tell you that.
It's time for a quick break. We'll be back in just a moment.
He sends me.
Selling the American dream, one home at a time. Monarch Realty, Monarch Realty.
This is Solomon Cornelius, owner-broker of Monarch Realty. At Monarch Realty, we work with many others in the industry, lenders, inspectors, title companies, and yes, other realtors to provide professional real estate services for both buyers and sellers. How you're treated matters. Why not be treated like royalty?
When you choose First Security, banking is just the beginning. Here, we take care of each other, making the community we all share even stronger. So people in Arkansas can build a life, buy a home, run a business, and more. Strength in numbers and neighbors. It's another way First Security helps Arkansas bank better. And it's why you should call on us today. First Security. Bank better.
This Bomber Game is brought to you by the Old Mill Tavern, featuring the area's best pizza and burgers, wings, sandwiches, soups, and salads. Enjoy great service with live music, karaoke, and watch live sports at their full-service bar. That's the Old Mill Tavern, located at 3948 Highway 62 in Mountain Home.
Looking for your next ride? Come to Lakeview Auto Sales in Mountain Home. For over 28 years, we've been your trusted source with one of the largest selections of used cars, trucks, and SUVs in the area. At Lakeview Auto Sales, we buy, sell, and trade late model inventory. Our commitment, creating lifetime customers. That's why we've been honored with the Quality Dealer Award by ASC and Best of the Twin Lakes multiple times. Visit us today and drive away happy. That's Lakeview Auto Sales in Mountain Home, Arkansas.
When disaster strikes, ServiceMaster is there to help. From water damage, fire restoration, mold removal, ServiceMaster can help put your life and your home back together. ServiceMaster now covers over 12 counties in north central and northeast Arkansas, as well as southern Missouri. ServiceMaster is a proud sponsor of your Game of the Week. If you have a disaster, call the Master, ServiceMaster, 417-256-8773.
Scrap Daddy's.
Welcome back to Bomber Stadium. Things are chilling off out here at Bomber Stadium up on top of this perch. Bombers are not chilled off. They're hot. They're ready to play this ball game. Second segment of this pregame show is brought to you by ServiceMaster of West Plains. ServiceMaster Restore. Give them a call. They'll be glad to help you with all your restoration needs. ServiceMaster out of West Plains. They can serve Baxter, Fulton, Marion, North Central Arkansas. Just give them a call. Southern Missouri, you can call them as well. Going to wrap up our conversation with Coach Airy and Coach Crow from this morning. We'll be back in just a little bit. Welcome back. It's Football Friday here on XL7 TV. Coach Steve Airy, Coach Greg Crow talking with us this morning. Coach Crow, after last night's victory over the West Memphis Wonder Lions, what's next for the 9th grade Bombers?
I believe we're going to play Batesville for the conference title somewhere next week, which will be good because they'll play an 8th grade game too, which will be good for 8th graders. You know, they've lost 2 games in a row, and, you know, we obviously played them week 1 and had 21 penalties and threw 2 pick sixes. So, I mean, they're well coached. They got best inside linebackers we've seen all year long. My coaches are up there working on it right now, honestly. And so we're going to get ready to go.
How will that be decided on where that game's played?
I think it's coin flip, unfortunately.
And when will that happen?
I've been told it happens at 9 a.m. today on Zoom. But I'm just going wherever they tell me we're going to go and not worry about it. And
just be ready to go.
I mean, Batesville's not the worst trip ever if you got to go over there. And I would like to play here, obviously. But, you know, it doesn't matter. If we're good enough, we'll be good enough, you know.
Coach Airy, have your Bombers had a good week of practice?
Yes. Yes, they have. Ready to go.
You ready to rip it up?
Ready to go.
Tonight, the Van Buren Pointers come to town. The Bombers are looking to go 8-1 on the season, and it seems like they're pretty fired up.
Yeah, this is a fun time for everybody, and kids, parents, players, school, town. It's just fun.
It is fun.
I'm glad we're here and in this situation at this time in our season.
You know, we talked a little bit earlier about some of your linemen and the dedication that your seniors have had. And I saw a picture on Facebook one day, and it had 7 of you guys lined up, had their arms. It was after a game, and I put the caption under it, "The big, the bad, and the ugly. You decide who's who." And I decided that I wanted to turn that into a plaque for you. Is that all right?
That's all right.
So I'll let you have that for your office. Just something to remember this group of players, and it's
that's awesome.
Just a little memento, you know, that keep that group of guys in your mind.
Man, they are special. I'm just telling you, they are.
Let's talk about who those guys are, Coach. Tell me who they are.
Eli Jones, 220 pounds and undersized. He's done it in the weight room, done it with his diet. Lucas Boxstaller, 72. He's a guy we never thought would get on the field, And he just hung in there. And he just,
he's in ninth grade. He used
just
to drive
kept
Coach
walking.
Harry nuts because he wore pink all the time on game day. Remember?
He would, and he's kind of goofy sometimes.
Yeah, he is.
know?
He's very goofy.
He's always got a smile on his face. Not that he's goofy, but he's always got a smile on his face, and you're thinking, if he just get mean, he'll be all right.
Mm-hmm.
Talon Palmer, he's a road runner, man. He's lean. He's fast. Helps on both sides of the ball. He's been a big part of it. Eston Ford, another undersized lineman that's paid attention to his nutrition and diet. Purdue has gotten skinny. He almost looks like a tight end, but he's probably the biggest and the largest in the, he's had
his transformation, like when you see his 7th grade pictures to now, it's just, it's just
a great career.
Yes, he has.
Henderson, Nate, undersized lineman. He's paid attention to his diet in the weight room. All these guys have done what's asked of them. They've followed the plan. They've done the process. And the last one's Dawson Dunlap. That dude's just a freaking dog. He's crazy. He's just crazy.
Nate was one of those guys that, like, even during baseball season on game day, he would go in the morning and go lift. He didn't want to ever miss a lift. So, I mean, he's lifting in the mornings and we're playing a doubleheader in the afternoon. I mean, that kind of stuff's a lot of people, and I don't care. It doesn't make me any difference as long as they're not pitching. And, if a guy wants to do it like that, hey, let's go, So, I mean, it's you gotta want it at that level,
The drive and the tenacity of some of these guys. Like Nate Henderson's the smallest of the bunch, but he's got the fight of a bulldog.
Oh, yeah.
I'd like to say this. Every kid we have in the program, we've got a plan for.
Mm-hmm.
And we told him at 205 pounds, Nate, you're gonna have a hard time playing, big boy. You're gonna struggle. You can't weigh 195 pounds to 205 and play at this level. You're gonna be on a bench. And he did exactly what he had to do. Some guys don't do it. They're too lazy. They're not committed. And don't want to put on bad weight or whatever. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But you got to do what you got to do to get on the field. And these guys have all done it, and I'm telling you, we're successful because they've done it.
We've talked since day one, the very first show that you came on here with me, about folks buying into the program. And this group of young men, not just the ones in that picture, but this group that you've got as a core have bought into the program. But more importantly, so have their parents.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and I
these guys had a 90% show-up ratio in 9th grade in the summer when they came in. And that's not just a kid deal; that's a parent deal too, And a lot of people don't see it as that. I mean, the parents have to be as committed to it as the kids do, especially when they're younger.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it matters. It matters. You can't coach them if they're not there.
No, and they don't get better if they're not there either.
Mm-hmm.
They never get what they need, and that's a commitment level.
What these kids are learning is they have to be coachable. Because if you're not coachable, you can't learn. And if you can't learn, you can't play.
And I know parents look at me like I'm a drill sergeant and probably a jerk a lot, but that's the only way, is to buy in, sell out, and do what you got to do on a daily basis.
Coach Crow, how you seeing your 8th grade, your 7th grade that's coming up? Do they have the same buy-in attitude, or is it developing?
I haven't been around our 7th graders yet. Our 8th graders, I think there's some buy-in. I'm gonna try to say this as nicely as I can without offending anybody. We got some toughness issues in that group right now that we're kind of starting to show themselves a little bit. We're gonna get that fixed in off season. Got some guys that need to figure it out, and I feel like, honestly, and without sugarcoating it, I think we've regressed a little bit, like the last 4 weeks. I think all my coaches do, and it has to do with we got to make a decision of what we want to be. Do I think that we should have a great team in 9th grade next year? Yes, 100%. Like, it's there, but they're going to have to make some off-season changes to just their level of want to, and we'll get there.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we got 70 kids. Like, we got to make sure that is spot on. And I know our 7th graders can run. We got some kids that can really run, which is exciting. Anytime you look and you got 7th graders that can run, you're excited about it. So I mean, I'm excited about it going forward. There's no doubt.
Coach Harry, I know that you're involved in the younger bunch too. What is your take on the ones that are coming up?
I'm really excited about everything that's going on right now. I think we got some talent in 7th grade. I think our 8th grade was a little bit depleted because we moved some kids up. They're going to be a lot stronger next year.
100%.
Our 9th grade's had another good season. Our culture is kind of turned into a winning culture. We'll see what the numbers add up. Our freshmen's winning, our JV's winning, our varsity's winning. And we're in a good place, man. I'm so excited. It's been a lot of hard work, and together, collectively as a community, we've done it, man.
It's a good place to be.
It is.
I tell people all the time, like, the hardest thing to do is when you get to a certain level, stay at that level.
Yep.
It's like it's always when we want to stay championship baseball, like you're trying to maintain that level because it's hard to stay, and you can't ever feel good about it. Like you just can't. Like you got to keep your foot on the gas and realize that it's a lot easier to go down than it is to go up. And once you get to that level, it's hard to stay there. So I mean, you got to keep pumping, get kids through, and you got to get kids bought in, and it just takes time. Joe Wells always said, when you turn a program, you don't know anything till 3 years. And he's dead right.
Mm-hmm. Coach Harry, what is Van Buren bringing into town?
Scoring 34 points a night, so they had good offense. Running back going to the Air Force Academy to play football. He may be the best one we've seen all year. Defensively, they're giving up 43 a night, so they put their guys on the offense. Defense is struggling a little bit. They got one of the better, maybe the best. I'm going to say one of the better receivers in the conference. I'm not going to put anybody over Greenwood's kids right now at this point. Mm-hmm. We've not played them, but this kid, he's got over 900 yards receiving. Number 0 is going to be his number tonight, and he's averaging 15.7 yards a catch. I think he's got 9 receiving touchdowns. He's a ball player. We saw him last year, sophomore, and he was fast. That's the one thing he had, but we have to contain him and contain the big running back, and between the two, you got to defend, pass, and run. Mm-hmm.
And speaking of Greenwood, everybody needs to have their thoughts. Those guys, they've had a tough week. Anytime. That's an awful situation
Absolutely.
On anybody. Hate that.
Yeah. Any changes for the Bombers for tonight?
Nope. You're going to see all the same guys you saw last week. We stayed healthy last week, and we're still healthy this week. So
things are just ready to go.
Yeah. It's good to be healthy. We feel like we was just getting beat up. We was losing a player a week there for a while, it seemed like. We've been good for a couple weeks.
Yeah, find it. Gentlemen, as always, I appreciate you taking the time Friday mornings to come visit with me, and look forward to the game tonight and the game next week. Coach Crow, give me a call when you know where we're playing. And
I may have just heard right here. Coach Husky was trying to call me just a second ago, so we're probably fixing to know.
That's going to wrap it up. It's been Friday football. See you tonight.
Cheer, dance, golf, tennis.
Welcome back to Bomber Stadium. It's senior night. We're going to have this sponsored by Anstaff Bank. They're going to bring you the Anstaff Bank pregame.
Joseph and Elizabeth Bachstaller. He's been a member of Bomber football for 6 years. Peyton Bodenhammer, his parents are Buddy and Jody Bodenhammer. He's been a member of the Bomber football team for 6 years. Jacob Chenoweth, escorted by his in-laws Richard and Shanna Payne, his sister Julia Cockburn, and brother-in-law Jesse. He's been a member of the Bomber football team for 6 years. Ethan Clark, escorted by his parents Les and Amy Clark. He's been a member of the Bomber football team for 5 years. Dawson Dunlap, escorted by his parents Derek and Heather Dunlap. He's been a member of the Bomber football team for 6 years. Aston Ford, escorted by his parents Travis and Kara Ford. He's been a member of the Bomber football team for 6 years. Noah Greninger, escorted by his parents Rick and Stephanie Greninger. He's been a member of the Bomber football team for 6 years. Nate Henderson, escorted by his parents Alan and Tina Henderson. He's been a member of the Bomber football team for 6 years. Eli Jones, escorted by his parents Jay and Kimberly Jones. He's been a member of the Bomber football team for 6 years. Kingston McMeechan Savea, escorted by his father Lau Foley Savea and Papa Scott McMeechan. He's been a member of the Bomber football team for 6 years. Talon Palmer, escorted by his parents Eric Palmer and Jill Doucette. He's been a member of the Bomber football team for 6 years. Caleb Purdue, escorted by his parents Jeremy and Crystal Purdue. He's been a member of the Bomber football team for 6 years. Ivan Pinkston, escorted by his coach Kyle Stevens. He's been a member of the Bomber football team for 6 years. Orion Rusher, escorted by his parents AJ and Jackie Rusher. He's been a member of the Bomber football team for 6 years. Hayden Setzer, escorted by his parents Eric Setzer and Sarah Ducker. He's been a member of the Bomber football team for 6 years. Brenton Setzer is also escorted by his parents Eric Setzer and Sarah Ducker. He's been a member of the Bomber football team for 6 years. Manager Kiara Alkire, escorted by her parents David and Kayla Alkire. She's been a manager for 1 year. Manager Bailey Monstrud is escorted by her mother Stephanie Monstrud and her brother Dayton Davis. She's been a manager for 4 years. And manager Carly Pittman, escorted by her parents Josh and Amanda Pittman. She's been a manager for 1 year. Give a round of applause to our Bomber football seniors. Next are our seniors from the dance team. Alexa Estes, escorted by her parents Justin and Sheena Estes. She's been a member of the Bomber Bells for 5 years. Shyla Hamilton, escorted by her parents Chad and Shada Hamilton, has been a member of the Bomber Bells for 4 years. Lexi Loudermilk is escorted by her parents Michael and Kelly Bradley and Paul Loudermilk. She's been a member of the Bomber Bells for 1 year. Give a round of applause to our Bomber Bell seniors. Our first cheer senior is Zach Doherty, escorted by his father Bradley Doherty. He's been a member of cheer for 1 year and a member of band for 7 years. Captain Elle Bentley, escorted by her parents Patrick and Jennifer Bentley and Angie and Nick Langevin. She's been a member of the cheer team for 5 years. Savannah Davidson, escorted by her parents Kyle and Jamie Davidson. She's been a member of the cheer team for 1 year. Raquel Hoke is escorted by her parents Ron and Brooke Hoke, member of the cheer team for 3 years. Camille Jones, escorted by her parents Chris and Anna Jones. She's been a member of the cheer team for 4 years. Addison Pulsifer, escorted by her parents Jeff and Tara Pulsifer. She's been a member of the cheer team for 1 year. Zoe Thompson is escorted by her parents Alton and Misty Thompson. She's been a member of cheer for 3 years and a member of the Bomber Band for 7 years. Captain Hadley Baker, escorted by her parents Josh and Laura Beth Baker. She's been a member of the cheer team for 5 years. Give a round of applause to our cheer seniors. Our first senior from tennis is Hannah Baker. Her parents are Josh and Laura Beth Baker. She's been in tennis for 3 years. Kelsey Blackwell, escorted by her parents Mark and Adrian Blackwell. She's been a member of the Bomber tennis team for 3 years. Isabella Dotson, escorted by her mother Jerry Dotson. She's been a member of the tennis team for 3 years. Bianca Talbot, escorted by her parents Grant and Soria Talbot. She's been a member of the tennis team for 3 years. Pierce Blackman, escorted by his parents Jim and Louise Blackman. He's been a member of the Bomber tennis team for 4 years. Finley Chafin, escorted by his parents Jay and Christine Chafin. He's been a member of the tennis team for 4 years. Noah Recktenwald, escorted by his mother Rhonda Recktenwald, has been a member of the tennis team for 3 years. Stratton Smith, escorted by his parents Brent and Sammy Smith. He's been a member of the tennis team for 4 years. Give a round of applause to our tennis seniors. Next, our cross-country seniors, Connor King. His parents are Josh and Laura King. He's been a member of the cross-country team for 6 years. Eli Lane, escorted by his mother, Michelle Lane. He's been a member of the cross-country team for 5 years. Reese Laura, escorted by his parents, Ryan and Amber Laura. He's been a member of the cross-country team for 2 years. Karen Matlock, escorted by his parents, Mark and Tracy Matlock. He's been a member of the team for 4 years. Bailey Rittenberg, escorted by her parents, Rich and Kim Rittenberg. She's been a member of the cross-country team for 4 years. Aaron Smith, escorted by her parents, Jason and Stephanie Smith. She's been a member of the cross-country team for 4 years. Manager Adam Jones, escorted by his parents, Jay and Kim Jones. He's been a member of the cross-country team for 5 years. Ladies and gentlemen, our cross-country seniors. Next, our golf seniors. Chase Burwald, escorted by his parents, Luther and Kim Burwald. He's been a member of the golf team for 4 years. Ian Ellison, escorted by his parents, Terry and Shannon Ellison. He's been a member of the golf team for 4 years. Lincoln Sherry, escorted by his parents, Scott and Jonna Sherry. He's been a member of the golf team for 4 years. Ladies and gentlemen, our golf seniors. Now for the members of ROTC. Marissa Boonstra, escorted by her grandparents, Hank and Eva Boonstra. She's been a member of ROTC for 4 years. Dino Bush, escorted by his grandparents, Dino and Vesta Bush. He's been a member of ROTC for 4 years. Ethan Durack, escorted by his parents, Paul and Amy Durack. He's been in ROTC for 4 years. Andrew Dickinson, escorted by his mother, Patty Dickinson, has been in ROTC for 1 year. Ivy Hartman, escorted by her parents, Casey and Cassie Hartman. She's been in ROTC for 4 years. Olivia Hayes, escorted by her mother, Melissa Hayes, and her grandmother, Susan Hill. She's been in ROTC for 1 year. Christopher Henry, escorted by his parents, Jonathan and Teresa Henry. He's been in ROTC for 4 years. Jalen McGilliard, escorted by his mother, Shelby McGilliard. He's been in ROTC for 3 years. Landon Mooney, escorted by his parents, Frank and Janelle Mooney. He's been in ROTC for 3 years. Brian Nichols, escorted by his mom, Lisa Nichols. He's been in ROTC for 1 year. Zachary Paul, escorted by his parents, David Paul and Carla Whitehead. He's been in ROTC for 2 years. Lucas Poole, escorted by his mother, Marion Poole. He's been in ROTC for 2 years. Let's give a round of applause to our ROTC seniors. Now for our members of the Bomber Band. Evan Beck is escorted by his parents, Chuck and Jennifer Beck. He's been in band for 7 years. Harley Botts, escorted by his parents, Paul Botts, Elena Hood, and stepmom, Renee Botts. He's been in ROTC for 7 years. Meadow Branscombe, escorted by her mother, Becky Branscombe, and grandma, Linda King. Has been in band for 7 years. Madison Carpenter, escorted by her mother, Cody Kanitzar, stepdad, Kerry Kanitzar, and her father, Levi Carpenter. Has been in the band for 7 years. Jack Chance, escorted by Rob Williams and Rebecca Williams. Has been in band for 7 years. Olivia Clements, escorted by her parents, Jeff and Liz Clements. Has been in band for 7 years. Trinity Denton, escorted by her parents, Edgar and Brandy Denton, has been in the band for 6 years. Joshua Dickinson, escorted by his father, Jacob Dickinson, has been in the band for 7 years. Taya Foster, escorted by her parents, Glenn and Melissa Foster, has been in band for 7 years and cheer in 5 years. Haley Green, escorted by her parents, John and Desiree Green, has been a member of the Bomber Band for 7 years. Lily Ham, escorted by her parents Jeff and Dee Ham, has been a member of the band for 7 years. Lily Ann Higley, escorted by her parents Richard and Odessa Higley, she's been a member of the band for 7 years and been a cross-country manager for 1 year. Cody Hill, escorted by his parents Jacob and Wanda Hill, has been a member of the Bomber Band for 7 years. Levi Holmes, escorted by his parents Zach and Jennifer Holmes, has been a member of the band for 7 years. Christian Mason, escorted by his parents Lee and Kelly Mason, has been in the band for 4 years. Gabriel Matthews, escorted by his parents Greg and Sheila Matthews, has been in the band for 7 years. Marshall McManigal, escorted by his mother Beth McManigal, has been in the band for 7 years. Cody Mahit, escorted by his mother Alyssa Elzie, has been in the band for 6 years.
We're supposed to get the new one. Bigger. I'm just glad to see that.
Marshall McManigal, escorted by his mother Beth McManigal, has been in the band for 7 years. Aiden Mullen, is escorted by his parents Jamie and Heather Mullen, has been in the band for 7 years. Cody Mohich, escorted by his mother Alyssa Elzie, has been in the band for 6 years. Mason Rather, escorted by his parents Paul and Sheila Rather, has been in the band for 7 years. Katie Reed, escorted by her brother Parker Adams, has been in the band for 7 years. Cadence Riggs, escorted by her mother Brittany Brandon, has been in the band for 6 years. Zoe Sanders, escorted by her parents Patrick Sanders and Ashley Sanders Clark, has been in the band for 7 years. Caitlin Still, escorted by her mother Shelley Tharp and sister Alex Sisney, has been in the band for 7 years. Joseph Virchek, escorted by his parents Richard and Nicole Horton, has been in band for 7 years. Emerson Walls, escorted by her mother Kelly Walls, has been in band for 7 years and ROTC for 2 years. Whitney White, escorted by her mother Michelle Nichols and father Brandon White. Landon Witt, escorted by his parents Joshua and Cadence Witt, has been a member of the band for 7 years. Ladies and gentlemen, we would like to say a special thank you to our seniors and their parents for their years of participation in our programs. Your hard work and dedication to your teams and coaches have not gone unnoticed.
That's going to do senior night here from Bomber Stadium. We're going to take a quick commercial break and come back with segment 4 of the pregame show.
Scrap Daddy's Metals is a full-service scrap recycling center accepting your scrap metals for recycling, paying you top dollar for all of your recyclable metals. They even buy cars and catalytic converters. Give them a call today at 870-424-6120 or visit them at 2821 Highway 5 North in Mountain Home. American, the newest hotel in Mountain Home, offers visitors the finest accommodations and the cleanest amenities for your next stay. At American, take advantage of our fast check-in and relax in our luxurious standard or suite rooms, complete with sleeper sofa, or pull up a stool at the only hotel in Mountain Home with a full wet bar. Swim or enjoy a tan at our outdoor heated pool, or if you need to stay moving, Merrick Inn has a full fitness area available for guests. Merrick Inn also offers a full continental hot breakfast and guest laundry. And with a convenient location right off the bypass with shopping and restaurants within walking distance, Merrick Inn is the best choice for your next stay. Merrick Inn, located at 290 Drillers Drive in Mountain Home. Book your reservation today.
Hey Grandma, I can't wait until you can come into your new home. When you get here, you and Grandpa have got to take us trout fishing. We are in the trout capital of the world, you know. Mom and Dad took us on a hike the other day. I can't wait to show you all the awesome trails. There's lots of parks around the lakes and rivers I can show you too. We'll make sure to show you how to have a great time. Gotta go. I'll miss you out on all the fun.
New adventures made possible by Century 21 Lemac Realty.
Baxter Health Bone and Joint Clinic is proud to offer the best care for athletes of all ages. Call to schedule an appointment today.
This game of the week is brought to you by Staff Bank, a banking family tradition since 1931. Twin Lakes Chiropractic Clinic has been backing the Bombers for the past 43 years. They offer chiropractic care, including in-house x-ray, physiotherapy, and spinal decompression. They accept most insurance carriers, including Blue Cross Blue Shield and Ambetter. Call or visit them today. Twin Lakes Chiropractic Clinic, located at number 1 Medical Plaza in Mountain Home, or call them at 425-2515. Your senior healthcare specialist is VACO Insurance in Mountain Home. Retired law enforcement and disabled veteran owner Frank VACO and staff can help you with all your insurance needs. VACO Insurance provides coverage for most carriers in the area, such as Medicare, Affordable Care Act, individual, or any other health or life insurance options. With over 13 years experience and agents in multiple areas and locations throughout northern Arkansas and southern Missouri, VACO Insurance is the right choice to handle all your insurance needs. That's VACO Insurance, located in Mountain Home. At Live Edge Bar and Grill, not only can you watch all the Bomber games, but you can also watch all the Hogs games and every UFC event. Come enjoy fresh food and craft cocktails and some good old-fashioned football at Live Edge Bar and Grill, located right off the bypass on Highway 5 South in Mountain Home.
Entry Shield is a proud sponsor of the Mountain Home Bombers. From public schools to community workplaces, rely on Entry Shield to solve your security problems. Entry Shield, protecting what matters most. Mountain Valley Water has been an American icon since 1871. With their award-winning taste and impeccable quality, why settle for anything less? Choose Mountain Valley of the Ozarks for pure American spring water.
At Spartan of Mountain Home, we don't just sell mowers, we sell power, performance, and precision. Our Spartan mowers are locally built and designed to handle whatever your lawn throws at you. And with 0% financing and cash discounts, we make it easy to own the best. Need more than a mower? Check out our new Viper Mini track loaders. Small in size, big on capacity. And don't forget, we service any brand of mower because keeping your equipment in tip-top shape is what we do best. Visit Spartan of Mountain Home at 203 Highway 5 North, locally owned, locally built, and always here for you.
Welcome back to Bomber Stadium. Segment number 4 is brought to you by Spartan of Mountain Home. Terry Small, we appreciate his sponsorship of these ball games. Bring them to you live each week from no matter where we are. Josh, we're getting ready to have the color guard come out, but what have you got to say about this ball game tonight?
Boy, it's a big ball game for Mountain Home. You know, there's 6 teams are already in the playoffs, so it ain't like who's going where, but it's huge for Mountain Home to be able to host the ball game, and you know, not only for the community but for the football team and the school. And you know, it's been a long time. What did we say, 2006 when the last time they hosted?
Last time they hosted the playoff game was 2009.
2009.
Yeah, but Mountain Home is primed and ready for this game. You know, we still have several players that are out tonight. But Coach Airy, as he said earlier in the pregame show, he's got these guys ready to roll. We're going to go ahead and break it down so we can have the national anthem, our moment of silence, and the Pledge of Allegiance. We'll come back if we have time with the starting lineup and a little bit of chatter.
Holding the right rifle, Seaman Tyler Shaw. Holding the American flag, Petty Officer 3rd Class Ethan Kotlicki. Petty Officer 3rd Class Alex Poole holding the Arkansas flag. Holding the Bomber Nation flag, Seaman Apprentice Dylan Stabile. And holding the left rifle, Petty Officer 1st Class Liam Mack. Performing tonight's Star Spangled Banner, the Mountain Home High School Bomber Band. Please remain standing for a moment of silence, followed by the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Performing the Mountain Home High School alma mater, the Mountain Home High School Marching Bomber Band.
We're going to come back for our pregame show. Josh, I know you're watching a few games around the area. What are you looking at tonight?
Big one for tonight. If he'll pull that up on the. This is just some games around the 6A West and East, and then a few others, 3 others. Big one is going to be the, of course, Lake Hamilton, Shiloh Christian. I'd like to see what that happens right there. You know, it'd be huge if Lake Hamilton can beat Shiloh Christian. Marion, Little Rock Catholic on the east, that's a big one. It's going to know who seedings are right there. And then next week, Marion will be at Benton, so that'll be even bigger to know who's going to be at the top of the 6A West, East. 6A West is still up for grabs. Mountain Home, Greenwood, and Shiloh Christian. So I've got some other ones. Harrison's at Greenbrier, Atkins is at Yellville, Little Rock Christian's at Conway, Siloam Springs is at Russellville. That don't really matter on that side. El Dorado at Jonesboro. Some of these games the Sheridan-Jonesboro games, because that's going to decide if Mountain Home can win tonight. And if Mountain Home gets a 3rd seed, we got to watch that Jonesboro-Sheridan games, because we'll know who we're going to be playing in the 6th seed. So
the captains are getting ready to come out on the field. We're going to go ahead and start our lining up, introduce our starting lineup. We're going to start with the offense, and we'll be back in a minute.
Barrett Miller, number 5, running back / free safety.
Jacob Chenoweth, number 1. I play CB and running back.
Bryce Kincaid, number 4, receiver. Talon Palmer, number 18, wide receiver.
Kingston Sevilla, number 55, right guard.
Gus Wilbur, 17, wide receiver.
Caleb Purdue, number 73, left tackle.
Nate Henderson, number 57, left guard.
Nathan Yarbrough, 74, center.
Lucas Bachstaller, number 72, right guard.
Eston Ford, 75, right tackle.
Captains for tonight from Van Buren is 0, Trenton Cooley. Number 32, Cameron Keller. Number 53, John Michael Fisher. And number 50, Ethan Hurst. And for your Mountain Home Bombers is going to be number 73, Caleb Purdue. Number 13, Eli Jones, and the rest of the Mountain Home Bomber seniors.
And I think 43 will be your other one. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure.
Let's just go ahead and read through them. Well, I've got the sheet here. We got a little bit of time. Dawson Dunlap on your left-hand side. Number 12, number 1, Jacob Chenoweth. Number 61, Ivan Pinkston. Number 69 for the Bombers, is Peyton Bodenhammer. Next to Bodenhammer would be Lucas Boxtaller. Number 52 is down there as well. That's Noah Greninger. Number 18, Talon Palmer. Number 57, Nate Henderson. Number 75, Eston Ford. Number 8, Aiden Setzer. In front of him, in front of Ford, is number 43, Breton Setzer. Number 44, Kingston McMeechan Savea. Number 80, Orion Rusher. And number 34, that is Ethan Clark. Number 73, like I said, is Caleb Purdue. And number 43, Breton Setzer there as well. It's the Mountain Home Seniors and the visiting Van Buren Pointers. Let's go ahead and take a look at our defense for tonight's contest.
Aiden Setzer, number 8, defensive end. Brenton Setzer, 43, Jack.
Eli Jones, number 50, defensive tackle. Noah Greninger, 52, defensive tackle.
Dawson Dunlap, number 12, outside linebacker.
Caden Del Soto, number 41, linebacker.
Blake Vacco, 25, linebacker.
Barrett Miller, number 5, running back / free safety.
Jacob Chenoweth, number 1. I play CB and running back.
Talon Palmer, number 18, corner.
Hunter Estes, number 24, safety.
18 seniors for the Mountain Home High School Bombers, and they are the captains. And the ones going out for the flip of the coin is number 73, Caleb Purdue, and number 13, Eli Jones. Josh, I'm ready for a good football game right here.
I've been ready all week. Anytime football's on, I'm watching.
Our thoughts and our prayers go to Greenwood. Their player number 0 lost his life to a house fire earlier this week. We lift that family up in our prayers for sure. It's just a game. The end of the day, it's just a game. And feel for that young man's family. And
they've deferred. Mountain Home won the toss. They deferred.
I don't know what's making all that noise. Can you hear it?
Yeah, there's some static on the line.
Mountain Home has won the toss. They have elected to kick off to begin the ball game.
Bombers are going to kick off, start the ball game. 2 minutes, 43 seconds left to go. We'll be back with live Bomber football in just a little.
Now we're stressed out. Stressed out? Don't be. It's the Shays Appliance Big Laundry Sale. Save now up to 35% off on washers and dryers starting at $449.96 with a 2-year warranty. Save time and money on the one-and-done laundry from GE. Wash and dry all in one machine. Shays has the best install team with white glove service and service on the appliance. The Shays Appliance Big Laundry Sale. Shays Appliance Mountain Home, where we've been stress-free sales and service since 1974.
When I grow up, I want to save lives, like a superhero, and show up when people needed me.
When I grow up, I want to do animations. I want to create characters that can fly.
No matter what it is you want out of life, there is a path to get there.
When I grow up, I don't know what I want to do when I grow up, but I know I want to go to college.
Arkansas State University Mountain Home. Take your first step at asumh.edu.
Lanny Wineland of Pegler Real Estate Group has been a top producer and a longtime resident of the Twin Lakes area. Why trust anyone else to help you find your dream home? With many satisfied clients, now's the time to call a trusted agent that will help you every step of the way. The next move is yours. Call Lanny Wineland of Pegler Real Estate today. 479-466-9161.
The Mountain Home Bombers have entered the field. Josh, you said something interesting to me just a moment ago. The first shutout win since 2000.
September 30th, 2011, last week. And that was that's been their best start since '86. And we've had records. You know, Chenoweth broke the school record for rushing. I mean, you've got or in a game, and I'd like to know if he's by the end of the season, if he's going to beat the record for most rushes.
Do you know what that record is?
I don't. I've been trying to find out.
We'll have to get with Neil Denton from the Baxter Bulletin and find out what that number is.
Kill me.
Does that do it? Does that do it? Okay. Kicking off for your Mountain Home Bombers, number 82, Isaac Ballard. Back deep is number 2, Teray Wilford. And 18.
Correction, number 2, Torrey Wilford.
I didn't have 2 and 18. Carter Kelly. Little snazzle dazzle there. And a flag on the play. Going to be false start Bombers. That'll back them up 5 yards.
Penalty against the Bombers.
Coming out of the ball game for the Bombers, number 34, Ethan Clark.
Illegal procedure against the Bombers. 5-yard penalty. Repeat the kickoff.
Ballard's going to set it up on a left-hand hash mark for the kick. Van Buren will return 8 on the offense, 8 on the defense tonight here at Bomber Stadium. And there's the kick by Ballard. Picked up at the 21-yard line, across the 25, out to the 30. That's number 19 on that carry back, Braden Dawes.
Braden Dawes on the return.
Will Rawls in the stop for the Bombers. Pointers will have the ball, 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Van Buren will start 1st and 10 from the 35-yard line.
Pointers have an average of 26.5 points per game this season. And they only allow 36 points per game. We're kind of doing an abbreviated pregame show because we had the senior night, so we're trying to get some stats in for you before the game gets too far along. That's number 12 on the carry, Landon Evans. Blake Vacco on the stop for the Bombers, along with number 41, Caden Del Soto. Gain of 2 on the play. It's 2nd down and 8, Pointers. We're going to change that runner. That's Cameron Keller, number 32. Back to pass. Pass complete. And he drops it at the last moment. Jacob Chenoweth there for the Bombers. It's going to bring up 3rd down and 8.
Bomber Nation get loud. It's 3rd down.
Mountain Home's been racked up 405 yards per game this season. Been a tremendous season this year for the Bombers so far. 32 goes in motion. Quarterback's back to pass. He's got plenty of time. Pass is almost picked off by number 12, the Juice. Talon Palmer almost picks that off. It's 4th down and 8 for the Pointers. In the ball game for the Bombers, number 9, Dayton Davis. Coming out is number 52, Noah Grinninger. Back deep for the Bombers, number 5, Barrett Miller. Punting from the 22-yard line. Miller runs away with it. It's going to be down at the Bomber 38-yard line. Bombers will have the ball. 1st and 10 at the 38. You're watching Mountain Home Bomber football on XL7 TV. We'll keep it right here. Bombers offense have been averaging 37 points per game, and the defense has only allowed 20 per game. Working out of the pistol. Handoff. Chenoweth. Across the 40. Out to the 45. Out to the 46-yard line. Gain of 8 on the play. It's going to be 2nd down and 2 for the Bombers.
Brought down by number 9 of the Pointers, Caden
Caden Webb there, number 9 for the Pointers. Second down and 2 Bombers. Quarterback keeper, Barrett Miller, across the 50, out to the 47. They're going to get him down at the 47-yard line. It's going to be first down, Bombers. Darren Mays, number 15 on the stop for the Pointers. First down for the Bombers. Still out of the pistol. Handoff. Chenoweth cuts back up the middle. Going to get back to the original line of scrimmage.
Jacob Chenoweth on the carry.
Number 88 for the Pointers, Philip Steele.
Alex Wellborn. No gain on the play, 2nd and 10.
Wide to the left, number 18, Talon Palmer. Hand off to Chenoweth. Tries to find a hole and does. Gets inside the 45, down to the 44-yard line. It's going to be 3rd down and 6. 3rd down and 7. 70 there on the stop for the Pointers. Nate Silva. Barrett Miller inside the 40, down to the 38, pushing hard, trying to get that first down.
Barrett Miller on the carry, takes it across the 40-yard line down to the 38.
Weston Wilcox, number 1 on the stop. It's going to be 4th down and 1 for the Bombers.
Brought down by number 1, Weston Wilcox. It is 4th down and 1.
Ball start Bombers, 5-yard penalty, still 4th down. It's going to be 4th and 6 for the Bombers. Gus Wilbur, number 17, wasn't set. Bombers going to have to change things up a little bit. 4th and 6, Mountain Home. Not far to the right. Number 4, Bryce Kincaid. Wilbur comes to the left-hand side. Flag on the play. It's going to be encroachment defense.
Penalty marker on the field.
That'll keep the Bombers alive without having to kick it away.
Penalty. 4th down and 1.
4th and 1 Bombers. Into the ball game for the Bombers is number 8, Aiden Setzer, number 80, Orion Rusher, and number 13, Eli Jones. Chenoweth's got first down yards down to the 35. First down, Bombers.
Takes it down to the 35-yard line. That's another Mountain Home Bomber. First down. Presented by Southern Construction Roofing Company.
Jacob Chenoweth on the carry, gains 3 on the play. It's going to be 2nd down and 7. Number 38 is there for the Pointers. Donovan Atkins. Miller back to pass. Overthrows him about 1.5 yards. It's going to bring up 3rd down and 7 for the Bombers. Pass was intended for number 18, Talon Palmer. 3rd down and 7. Barrett Miller inside the 35 to 20. Into the corner. Touchdown, Bombers. We're going to take a look at a replay brought to you by Baxter Health. Once Miller gets through that secondary, you're not going to stop him. He gets to the corner, and it's a touchdown, Bombers. Bombers strike first. 7:51 to go in the first quarter. In the kick, number 82, Isaac Ballard. Kick is up. and kick is blocked. 7:51 left to go in the first quarter. Bombers 6, Pointers 0. We'll be back after the break. Thanks for joining us.
Driftwood Lanes. Fun happens here.
It is really important to do business with people that are local. One of the things that we did upon acquiring all the stores was
kicking off for the Bombers, number 82, Isaac Ballard. Bombers strike first. Trenton Cooley is back deep for the Pointers. Number 18, Carter Kelly. 0 picks it up. Are they going to answer? Big hit by number 82, Isaac Ballard for the Bombers. That was a broken return for the Bombers for sure. And that was number 2 on the return.
Bear will start 1st and 10 from the 46-yard line.
Torrey Wilford was the runner. Pointers had the ball at the Bomber 46-yard line. Pass intended for number 32 for the Pointers. Cameron Keller falls incomplete. 2nd down and 10, Pointers. Quarterback back to pass. Looking for a man. He gets hit, but he gets away. He's going to slide down. Caden Del Soto was there for the Bombers. Puts on a little bit of pressure. It's going to be 3rd down and 7.
Hayden Williford slides on the play down at the 43-yard line. Bomber Nation.
Their quarterback is number. Williford is their quarterback, number 2. 3rd down and 7. 6 is the quarterback, Hayden Williford. Williford back to pass. He's got a man. He overthrows his man or underthrows him. Coverage there for the Bombers. Number 1, Jacob Chenoweth. Want to say hi to Macy Garrison. Thanks for watching on YouTube, XL7 Television. Fourth down and 7 for the Pointers. False start against the Pointers, 5-yard penalty. It's going to be 4th down and 12.
Still 4th down.
Gus Wilburn, number 17, is back deep for the Bombers, along with number 5, Barrett Miller. That replay did post, by the way. Number 41's leaving the ball game due to an equipment failure. Bombers just let him kick it away. They're going to let it land, and it's going to roll inside to the 15-yard line where they're going to down it at the 14. Bombers will have it 1st and 10 at their own 14.
The Bombers will start 1st and 10.
Working out of the pistol. Back is number 1, Jacob Chenoweth. Barrett Miller is your quarterback. Wide to the left, number 4, Bryce Kincaid. Hand off to Chenoweth. Still on his feet. Gets out to the 24-yard line.
Jacob Chenoweth on the carry.
1st down, Bombers. Chase Ponder.
First down, presented by Southern Construction Roofing Company. Jacob Chenoweth on the carry, takes it across the 25-yard line.
Alex Wilburn on the stop, number 99.
Pointers, Chase Ponder. Gain of 2 yards.
Along with number 35, Ponder. .330. Number 99 is 6'4", 330 pounds. Miller rolls out to the right-hand side, cuts it back up, loses the football. Fumble recovered by the Pointers. They're going to say Mountain Home's got the ball, and that's a good thing. Number 74 for the Bombers on the fumble recovery, Nathan Yarborough. They call him the snapper. 3rd and 7, Bombers. Chenoweth goes in motion. Miller back to pass. Dumps it off to Chenoweth. Chenoweth double steps. Out to the 40, to the 45. Going to be out the 47-yard line where he's going to be 1st down, Bombers. Let's take a look at the replay if we can.
Roofing Company.
Nice play by number 1, Jacob Chenoweth. Miller runs it up the middle, gets out to the 49-yard line, picks up 2. It's going to be 2nd down and 8.
Number 19 of the Pointers, Braden Dawes.
Dawes there for the Pointers.
2nd and 9. Correction, 2nd and 8.
2nd down and 8 for the Bombers. Fumble on a play. That one's recovered by the Pointers.
Jacob Chenoweth on the carry. Fumble on the play. Recovered by Van Buren. Pointers will start 1st and 10 from the 50-yard line. Fumble recovered by number 9, Caden Webb. Correction was number 99, Alex Wellborn.
Pointers had the ball. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line. Cameron Keller on the carry. Blake Vacco there for the Bombers.
45-yard line. Correction, 46-yard line is brought down by number 25 of the Bombers, Blake Vacco.
Caden Del Soto, number 41, in there on the stop as well. It's going to be 2nd down and 6 for the Pointers. Keller again on the carry. Picks up another 3 yards. It's Dawson Dunlap on the stop.
Brought down by number 12 of the Bombers, Dawson Dunlap.
Dunlap's assisted by number 52, Noah Greninger. It's going to be 3rd down and 3 for the Pointers. Keller on the carry. Stop by number 13 for the Bombers. Eli Jones. 4th down and 1, Pointers.
Going to play 4th down and 1. Bomber Nation, get loud and make some noise.
Handed off to number 32. Eli Jones there on the stop for the Bombers. Let's take a look at a replay brought to you by Baxter Health. Big play by Eli Jones, number 13 for the Bombers. It was 4th and 1. Now it's 1st and 10 Bombers.
Jacob Chenoweth on the carry. Brought down by number 56, Antoine Cooper.
Talon Palmer wide to the left. Chenoweth in the backfield. Fakes the handoff to Chenoweth. Barrett Miller across the 50 to the 45, out to the 43-yard line. First down, Bombers. Stop made by number 56. Antoine Cooper. Barrett Miller out to the 40, down to the 39. They're going to stop his forward progress at the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 3. It's going to be 2nd down and 7 for the Bombers.
Initial contact was number 56, Antoine Cooper of the Pointers. 2nd and 7.
Wilbur and Palmer onto the left-hand side. Kincaid far to the right. Chenoweth follows his block. Number 44 was his blocker, Kingston McMeechin Savea. And it's going to be just short of the first down. Akins is there for the Pointers. 3rd down and 1 for the Bombers. 1:22 left to go in the first quarter. Ball's at the 34-yard line. Chenoweth bounces around, gets inside the 30, down to the 29-yard line. First down, Bombers. Barrett Miller on the carry. Ball's placed at the 30-yard line after Miller's carry. Barrett Miller looking for a block. He's on his feet inside the 5, down to the 3, down to the 1. And they're going to stop him at the half-yard line, maybe close. He's inside the 1. Let's take a look at the replay brought to you by Baxter Health. Barrett Miller, that offensive line is doing a wonderful job. 12 grabs him. They try to keep him out. They get him all the way down to the 1-yard line. 1st and goal from the 1, Bombers. 34 seconds left to go in the first quarter. Bombers are up by 6. Touchdown, Bombers! Jacob Chenoweth on the score for the Bombers. In the kick for the Bombers, number 82, Isaac Ballard. And that one's up, and it's good. 25 seconds left to go in the first half of the ball game. Mountain Home Bombers 13, Van Buren Pointers 0. You're watching Mountain Home Bomber football on XL7 TV. We'll be back in just a minute.
It is really important to do business with people that are local. One of the things that we did upon acquiring all the stores was we tried to hold on to everybody that was already working here. You can't replace experience. We build relationships, we don't build the cars. The same customers that are buying from us today were buying from us 5 years ago and 10 years ago. And those are the same customers that I want to take care of today and 5 years and 10 years from now. Shop Clay Maxey Chevrolet in Mountain Home and ClayMaxeyChevrolet.com.
Mountaineer Motorcycle and Tees offers a wide range of motorcycle gear, apparel, and accessories. They are proud to offer sublimation, DTF transfers, embroidery, patches, and vinyl decals, all with custom graphics. Whether you're looking for custom apparel, promotional items, or some great gift ideas, they can help bring your image to life. Mountaineer Motorcycles and Tees, located at 3225 Highway 62 East, Mountain Home.
This game.
Welcome back to Bomber Stadium. 25 seconds left to go in the first quarter of the ballgame. Mountain Home 13, Van Buren 0. Picked up at the 24-yard line. Caden Del Soto there for the Bombers, along with number 6. Talon Peterson.
41, Caden Del Soto brings it out to the 33-yard line. First and 10 pointers.
First and 10 pointers from the 33-yard line. Greenwood 21, Fort Smith Southside 0 in the first quarter at Fort Smith Southside. Flag on the play.
Penalty against the Pointers.
Five-yard penalty.
First and 15 Pointers.
Quarterback back to pass. Going to get a little bit of pressure. He's going to tuck it and run. He's going to spin. Caden Del Soto there for the Bombers. Gain of about 3 on the play. It's going to be second down and 12, Pointers.
Number 41, Caden Del Soto. Gain of 4 yards of second and 11.
That's the end of the first quarter. You watch Mountain Home Bomber football on XL7 TV. We'll be back in just a moment.
The week is brought to you by Lisa House of Connecticut in Mountain Home, the leader in water treatment, non-electric, completely demand, worry-free water conditioning, reverse osmosis home purifiers, distillers. Give them a call today at 870-425-4262 or visit them at 157 South Main Street in Mountain Home. This Bomber football game is brought to you by Mountain Home Concrete, offering concrete, ready-mix, limestone for all your residential and commercial needs. Give them a call today at 424-3839, located at 2456 Highway 201 South in Mountain Home. That's Mountain Home Concrete. This game is brought to you by Jay Chafin State Farm. For all your home, auto, life insurance, and financial needs, give Jay and the staff a call at 870-425-9868, located on Cardinal Drive in Mountain Home.
Second down and 11 for the Pointers. Start of the second quarter, Bombers up 13-0. Little pitch pass at the front. That's number 0. We've got a flag on the play. Actually, we have 2 flags on the play.
Hayden Walford's pass complete to number 0, Trenton Cooley. Ran out of bounds by number 18 of the Bombers, Talon Palmer.
Talon Palmer was there for the Bombers. We've got a couple penalties. It's false start against the Pointers.
Penalty against the Pointers.
Beginning of the second quarter, Shiloh Christian 14. Lake Hamilton 7. That noise you hear in the background, folks, is nothing but annoying. Second and 17 for the Pointers. Pass to number 0 on the far side. Cooley. Cooley's on his feet. He's on his pony. Barrett Miller. He lets him get in. Touchdown, no flags.
First pass complete to number 0, Trenton Cooley, touchdown Pointers.
David Wallace watching from Cincinnati, Ohio. Steve and Debbie Fitzgerald watching down from Hot Springs Village. Number 80 to kick the extra point, and it's up, and it's good. 11:29 left to go in the first quarter. First half. Van Buren 7, Mountain Home Bombers 13. We'll be back in a minute.
Arvest Bank believes in the power of serving others. That's why we're committed to working with those who serve our communities, from the ones caring for us every day to those shaping our tomorrows, the ones dreaming big dreams, celebrating their unique cultures, and discovering the power of financial freedom. Arvest believes that all communities deserve a financial partner who cares. Arvest Bank. We believe.
This Bomber game is brought to you by Horton Asphalt. For all your striping, asphalt, concrete, and gravel needs, whether residential or commercial, give Horton Asphalt a call today. They provide free estimates, and no job is too big or too small. Contact them at 870-232-1918.
Kicking off is number 28. Nope. Who is that, Josh? Out of the end zone.
Result of the play is a touchback.
Their kicker is number 26. I don't have a 26 on my roster. It's a touchback. Bombers will have it on the 20-yard line, 1st and 10. Michelle Epps, thanks for watching. We appreciate it.
From the 20-yard line.
1st and 10 Bombers. Fakes the handoff to Chenoweth. It's Barrett Miller. It's out to the 24-yard line.
Barrett Miller on the carry takes it to the 24-yard line. Right up by number 38 of the Pointers, Donovan Akins.
Akins on the stop for the Pointers. 2nd down and 6, Bombers. Chenoweth on the carry. On his feet out to the 42-yard line. He's brought down by number 12, Landon Evans. They're going to mark him at the 41. 1st down, Bombers.
First down, presented by Southern Construction Roofing Company.
Chenoweth out across the 45-yard line.
Jacob Chenoweth on the carry. Brought down by number 1 of the Pointers, Weston Wilcox.
Wilcox there for the Pointers. Took them a while to get the clock started, so they're going to do a little clock adjustment here.
Officials timeout.
It says 10:49. They haven't changed anything. They didn't change the clock at all. It's not starting. Keeping the clock on the field, he said. Robbie Hill, thanks for watching. Trey Pittman. Booty Dean Duggins. We appreciate y'all watching Bomber football on XL7 TV. Having a clock problem here at Bomber Stadium. They're going to keep it on the field. Our clock says 10:49, and we won't have any idea how much time's left, so until they get that clock working. Could be something as easy as batteries, and it could be something more difficult. Marilyn Roberts, a good, faithful watcher. Troy Hodnett, thank you all for watching very much. Like and share our post.
Remainder of the half, the clock will be set to 0 and time will be kept on the field.
That's going to make it a little bit hard for us up here since we don't have a clock to run off of. However, right now it's 3rd down and 4. Bombers have the football at their own 47-yard line. They do not like it. I know that for sure. Trying to reset the play clock. Down to 25. There we go. Barrett Miller, first down Bombers. Helmet comes off.
Miller on the carry, takes it across the 45-yard line.
Miller gets down to the 44. It's first down Bombers. Reset the play clock to 25. There we go, and rolling the clock. Number 11, Gage Wilson, be the quarterback for the Bombers. Miller's got to sit out at least one play. Wide to the left, Bryce Kincaid, number 4. Gus Wilbur, number 17, is over there with him. Jacob Chenoweth, number 1 on the carry. Forward yards is going to gain him 2 yards on the play. It's going to be 2nd down and 8. Miller comes back into the ball game. Akins there for the Pointers.
Gain of 3 yards, 2nd and 7.
2nd down and 7, Bombers. Bob Teague watching. Jennifer Housel. Miller looking to pass and throws it deep. Pass complete, number 17, Gus Wilbur. Let's take a look at a replay brought to you by First Security Bank. Gus Wilbur and a nice reception for the Bombers. Bombers have the ball at the 5-yard line, and we're live. Jacob Chenoweth, left-hand side, barrels ahead, touchdown Bombers. We'll take a look at that replay brought to you by First Security Bank.
Penalty marker on the field.
Flags on the play. Can we go back to that and see what it was? We're going to take a look and see if we can see what that was. Chenoweth goes around. He gets in. And there's the touchdown. Let's see if we can see where the flags come in. And we didn't get it. So let's see what they're going to do here. The White Hats amongst all the Bombers right in front of number 78. So they've taken the touchdown back. We're not sure what they're doing here. Touchdown is good. Personal foul against the Bombers after the fact. Personal foul against the Pointers. Penalties offset. After all that, folks, it don't mean nothing.
Unsportsmanlike against the Bombers.
for this particular play, it doesn't mean anything, but as Josh said off air, if it happens to either player, they're both out, or one of the two will be out. Kicking for the Bombers, number 82, Isaac Ballard. Kick is up, and the kick is good. Don't know how much time is left, but right now it's 20-7 in favor of the Bombers. We'll be back in just a moment.
You know who we are. You know what we do. You know how to get a hold of us. But that's not why I'm here today. Today we're here to talk about Bomber Nation. We're here to talk about these athletes, these football players, the cheerleaders, the band, everybody that's involved in getting this game going so you can enjoy it. So I want you to join me. We're going to have a little cheer.
Where flavor meets fun. Welcome to Fat Boy's Smash House, your go-to spot for great food and a good time. Dive into our golden fried whole chicken wings, savor the juiciest smash burgers, or try one of our mouth-watering sandwiches and corn dogs. With pool tables, dartboards, and 15 big screen TVs, there's never a dull moment. Catch the game, hang out with friends, and dig into some great food that is big on taste. Located 1041 Highland Circle in Mountain Home. At Fat Boy Smash House, it's not fast food, it's fat food.
Welcome back to Bomber Stadium. Don't know how much time's left in the first half, but Isaac Ballard's kicking it off. Bombers have a score of 20-7. Picked up at the 40-yard line. He's running it straight up the gut. He's going to be swarmed by a whole squadron of Bombers. In that tackle is going to be number 80, Ryan Rusher, number 12, Dawson Dunlap, number 25, Blake Vacco.
Braden Dawes on the return. Takes it to the 48-yard line.
And number 27 for the Bombers, Elijah Hillstrom. 1st and 10, Pointers from the Bomber 48-yard line. Haley Lucy Farmer, Zachary Sutterfield, Stacy Wyndham Huff, and Linda the Warden Lucy. And off to number 32, barrels off guard. It's going to pick up 4 yards on the play. It's going to be 2nd down and 6. That's Keller. Number 25, Blake Vacco there for the Bombers. Second down and 6, Pointers. Pass to the far side to number 1, Weston Wilcox. Chenoweth there for the Bombers, along with number 41, Caden Del Soto. It's going to be 3rd down and 3. Five minutes left in the second quarter. Shiloh Christian 14, Lake Hamilton 13. They're kicking an extra point. It's all tied up, 14-14. Big tackle by number 52 for the Bombers, Noah Greninger. Number 25 on the run.
Brought down to the backfield by Bombers, number 52, Noah Greninger. It's
4th down and 5. T-Bone Lynn, Jake Beatty, Troy Jimenez. Tied up at Shiloh Christian, Lake Hamilton, 14-14. That's a very important game for the Bombers tonight. Back to kick, number 80. Good kick to the corner. Fair catch is called. It's going to be down at the 12-yard line.
Ball is fair caught at the 12-yard line with the Bombers.
Gus Wilbur gets the fair catch. We'll take a quick commercial break. We'll be right back.
This game is brought to you by Monarch Realty,
The Back 40, Farmers and Merchants Bank,
Ryan Edwards Shelter Insurance, Moran's Lawn and Garden, Vance Vision Clinic, Jim Brown Company,
Wingard Photography, Next, powered by NAEC,
Denbro Coffee and Custard,
Little T's Mini Golf and more in Mountain Home, Butler Furniture, The Houck Group, maximizing your potential, Twin Lakes Orthopedics and Sports Medicine.
We're back live, Bomber Stadium. Bombers have the ball first and 10 at the 12, and they jump off sides. It's going to be encroachment defense, 5-yard penalty.
I want to thank everybody watching on YouTube. Want to say hi to Macy Garrison. Thanks for watching.
Offsides against the Pointers.
I want to say hi to Jake Beatty, Troy Jimenez, T-Bone Lynn, Kathy the Pickle Parker, and Commander Hale. Jacob Chenoweth, number 1 for the Bombers. There's a flag back at the 21-yard line. He's brought down by Weston Wilcox. Flag at the 21. Holding against the Bombers.
Holding against the Bombers.
10-yard penalty from the spot of the foul. Those will be first and 10 from the 12. Nope, first and 10 from the 11.
Ball will be spotted at the 11-yard line.
Jerry and Darnell Dotson. First and 11 Bombers. Dawson Dunlap in the backfield with the Bombers. Miller keeps it across the 25 to the 23-yard line. First down, Bombers. Caden Webb on the stop for the Pointers.
Presented by Southern Construction Roofing Company.
For an Eskimo. A little bit chilly. Dawson Dunlap on the carry. Picks up 4 yards on the play. It's going to be second down and 6 for the Bombers. The Juice.
Dawson Dunlap on the carry. Takes it to the 28-yard line. Second down.
It sure is. 17 seniors will graduate off this football team this year. Second down and 5 is the way they've got it marked. Dunlap in the backfield. Fakes the handoff. Barrett Miller hits the keeper. He's still on his feet, and he's quick. He's in down, all the way down to the 45-yard line. He's going to be stopped at the 46. First down, Bombers. Caden Webb on the stop there for the Pointers. Just so you all know, the clock is broke. They've turned it off until the end of the first half. They're going to try to work on it. They're keeping time on the field, so we don't have any idea how much time is left at this moment. Broken play, and Miller's still going to get 3 yards on it. And they're going to give him 2.
Now down by number 56 of the Pointers, Antoine Cooper.
Cooper there for the Pointers.
3 yards,
second down and 7 for the Bombers. Dunlap on the carry, looks for a block. He gets one, first down yard, still on his feet. He makes it all the way down to the 40-yard line. They may mark it at the 39. First down, Bombers. Number 1, Weston Wilcox on the tackle for the Pointers, and there's a player down on the field. We'll take a quick break.
Diatley Dental Care is a family-owned dental practice. Doctors Irvin and Christina Diatley grew up in the Twin Lakes area and are proud to serve the community. With modern treatment methods and state-of-the-art technology, they are dedicated to providing exemplary care to patients of all ages. Our compassionate team consistently receives training above and beyond the standard of care.
We're changing the way you see dentistry.
Come be a part of our dental family.
Ready to upgrade your mowing game? Spartan of Mountain Home has got you covered. We carry a full line of Spartan mowers, built tough and locally crafted, with 0% financing available and cash discounts. It's never been easier to own the best. Locally owned, locally built, we don't just sell mowers, we build relationships. And we service any brand of mower, because your satisfaction is our top priority. Don't miss out on our new Viper Mini track loaders, built to tackle any job. Visit us at 203 Highway 5 North in Mountain Home. Spartan of Mountain Home, where quality meets service.
Hi, this is Brittany.
And Russell.
We're the new owners of River City Flooring. We know flooring. Now we need to know you. Need a new custom shower? Russell is the best.
And Brittany keeps us on track and on time.
We offer so much more than flooring. Ask us about our portable buildings
and epoxy flake garage floors.
Just grab a cup of coffee and let's talk.
With River City Flooring, you'll always be on solid ground.
Come see us at Highway 62 East across from Walmart.
Welcome back to Bomber Stadium. Bombers are up 20-7. They've got 1st and 10 from the 39-yard line of the Pointers. We had a player get up on his own power and go off to the side, which is good news. Fakes the handoff to Dunlap. Dunlap's there to be a blocker. Pressure on Barrett Miller. He caught it. Number 17, Gus Wilbur, on the reception for the Bombers. He gets down to the 33-yard line. 2nd down and 4 for the Bombers. Thank you, Jake Beatty. Dawson Dunlap inside the 30, down to the 27-yard line. They're going to mark it to the 38. We've got a flag just come in there. We have a flag on the play at the 30-yard line. Holding against the Bombers.
Holding against the Bombers.
Going to be a 10-yard penalty from the spot of the foul. It's going to bring up 2nd down and 11.
2nd and 11.
Greg Coca. Missy Kennett Kearns. Thank you all for watching Mountain Home Bomber football on XL7 TV. Fakes the handoff to Dunlap. Barrett Miller gets a big block inside the 25. 1st down yards down to the 23-yard line. Number 12 there for the Pointers, Landon Evans. 1st down, Bombers. Number 1, Jacob Chenoweth comes back into the ball game for the Bombers. Dawson Dunlap does a great job giving Chenoweth a little bit of relief. Chenoweth with carry. No, Miller pulls it, goes around the far side, gets down to the 21, going to mark it at the 22-yard line. Miller's helmet has come off again. That's the most it's come off all year. In fact, 2 times tonight is the number, 2 total.
2nd down and 8.
Number 11, Gage Wilson, comes in for the Bombers. Wilson is a sophomore. He's 5'9", 187 pounds. Puts us at a little bit of a disadvantage. We don't know how much time is left. 2nd down and 8, Bombers. Delay a game penalty. Bombers call the timeout, and they beat the penalty. We're going to take a timeout with them. You're watching Mountain Home Bomber football on XL7 TV.
You ready to meet the latest addition to the family? The money you saved us with auto owners helped make it all possible. It really is the best thing that's ever happened to me.
Excuse me?
3rd best thing. 3rd best thing.
Auto Owners offers discounts for life, home, car, and business insurance because they think the more you protect, the more you should save. That's simple human sense.
American Safeguard Insurance is your local independent auto owners insurance agency.
Selling the American dream, one home at a time. Monarch Realty, Monarch Realty.
This is Solomon Cornelius, owner-broker of Monarch Realty. At Monarch Realty, we work with many others in the industry, lenders, inspectors, title companies, and yes, other realtors to provide professional real estate services for both buyers and sellers. How you're treated matters. Why not be treated like royalty?
Welcome back to Bomber Stadium. Bombers are up 20-7 over the Van Buren Pointers. But the most exciting news right now is Lake Hamilton and Shiloh Christian tied at 14. 28 seconds left to go in the first half of that ball game. Handoff to Chenoweth. Looks for a block. Gets inside the 20 down to the – they're going to move forward progress to the 20-yard line.
Jacob Chenoweth on the carry.
That handoff was by number 11, Gage Wilson. Third down.
Is on the play, third down.
It's going to be 3rd down and 6 for the Bombers. Lake Hamilton just scores a touchdown against Shiloh Christian. 20 seconds left to go in the first half. Barrett Miller cuts back up in the middle. Number 56 is there for the Pointers, Anton Cooper.
Brought down by number 56 of the Pointers, Antoine Cooper.
It's going to bring up 4th down and 3 for the Bombers.
4th down.
Wide to the left, number 4, Bryce Kincaid. Talon Palmer wide to the right. In the middle is going to be number 17, Gus Wilbur. Bobby Studner, Mickey Pendergrass. Chenoweth change sides. Fakes the handoff to Chenoweth. Miller's going to go wide to the left. He's got a 1st down yards. Flag on the play. Lots of flags on the play. Let's take a look at the replay, see if we can tell what that penalty is. The replay is brought to you by First Security Bank.
Penalties are against the Bombers. So on the play, 4th down and 12.
4th down and 12 for the Bombers. Jacob Chenoweth. Flag on the play. Going to be a block in the back against Kincaid. It's going to be a block in the back against number 4, Bryce Kincaid. And that one's going to come back as well.
Holding against the Bombers.
Holding against the Bombers. I could see a block in the back. Oh, he did push it out? Okay. Called wrong in the booth. All right, so it's 4th down and 7. Fourth and 7 Bombers. This is the 3rd or 4th try for this one. Brittany Wiley, Sarah Barnett, Jake Beatty, what are you doing in Canada? Timeout, Bombers. We're going to take a timeout with them. We'll be back in just a moment.
When you choose First Security, banking is just the beginning. Here, we take care of each other, making the community we all share even stronger. So people in Arkansas can build a life, buy a home, run a business, and more. Strength in numbers and neighbors. It's another way First Security helps Arkansas bank better. And it's why you should call on us today. First Security, bank better.
This Bomber Game is brought to you by the Old Mill Tavern, featuring the area's best pizza and burgers, wings, sandwiches, soups, and salads. Enjoy great service with live music, karaoke, and watch live sports at their full-service bar. That's the Old Mill Tavern, located at 3948 Highway 62 in Mountain Home.
Looking for your next ride? Come to Lakeview Auto Sales in Mountain Home. For over 28 years, we've been...
Welcome back to Bomber Stadium. It's 4th down and 7 for the Bombers. had an influx of several penalties this last go-around. Miller looking to pass. He's got Chenoweth. Chenoweth there. And he's going to be pushed out of bounds by number 31, Ian Rowe. First down, Bombers. First and goal from the 7. First and goal, Bombers. Going off the left-hand side, inside the 5, on his feet, down to the 1. Second down and goal from the 1 for the Bombers. Official timeout. We have a player lost his helmet. Keith Petty. It's because of the heat. I got to quit talking to you. You can't even. Equipment failures tonight have been plentiful. Bombers going to let the clock run down. We don't have any idea how much time's left on the clock. 16 seconds on the play clock. Up the middle, Chenoweth, touchdown, Bombers! Number 1, Jacob Chenoweth from 1 yard out, touchdown, Bombers. Let's take a look at the replay by First Security Bank. Bombers let the clock tick down inside 10 seconds, and Chenoweth just walks in for the touchdown. Holding for the Bombers, number 4, Bryce Kincaid. Kicking the ball would be number 82. No, I'm sorry, that's number 34 that kicked that extra point. And it's good. Number 34 is Ethan Clark. Bombers 27, Pointers 7 will be back.
Looking for your next ride? Come to Lakeview Auto Sales in Mountain Home. For over 28 years, we've been your trusted source with one of the largest selections of used cars, trucks, and SUVs in the area. At Lakeview Auto Sales, we buy, sell, and trade late model inventory. Our commitment, creating lifetime customers. That's why we've been honored with the Quality Dealer Award by ASC and Best of the Twin Lakes multiple times. Visit us today and drive away happy. That's Lakeview Auto Sales in Mountain Home, Arkansas.
When disaster strikes, servicemen.
Welcome back to Bomber Stadium. The score here is 27-7. We have no idea how much time is left in the clock. The clock is malfunctioning, so they're going to try to fix it at the halftime. The clock is being kept on the field. I want to give you a quick score update. Lake Hamilton 21, Shiloh Christian 14, and it's halftime. Ball's bobbled around, picks it up. That's number 18. He's going to get swarmed by the Bombers, and he's going to be brought down at the 29-yard line. Pointers have the ball. 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Pointers will start 1st and 10.
Pass complete to number 0, Trenton Cooley. Cooley's wrapped up by number 5, Barrett Miller. Also there on the stop is number 25, Blake Vacco. Gain of 4, 2nd down and 6. It's going to bring up 3rd down. 3rd down and 6 for the Pointers. Quick pass to number 32. Cameron Keller. 1st down.
Brought down by number 17 of the
Timeout on the field. Van Buren Pointers will be back in just a moment.
When disaster strikes, Service Master is there to help. From water damage, fire restoration, mold removal, Service Master can help put your life and your home back together. Service Master now covers over 12 counties in north central and northeast Arkansas, as well as southern Missouri. Service Master is a proud sponsor of your Game of the Week. If you have a disaster, call the Master, Service Master, 417-256-8773.
Scrap Daddy's Metals is a full-service scrap recycling center accepting your scrap metals for recycling, paying you top dollar for all of your recyclable metals. They even buy cars and catalytic converters. Give them a call today at 870-424-6120 or visit them at 2821 Highway 5 North in Mountain Home.
American.
Welcome back to Bomber Stadium. Bombers are up by 20. Still, we don't know how much time is left. Big sack by number 25, Blake Vacco for the Bombers. Nice defensive play by the Bombers. Number 25, Blake Vacco. And that's the end of the first half. Mountain Home Bombers 27, Van Buren Pointers 7. We'll be back in just a little bit.
American, the newest hotel in Mountain Home, offers visitors the finest accommodations and the cleanest amenities for your next stay. At American, take advantage of our fast check-in and relax in our luxurious standard or suite rooms, complete with sleeper sofa, or pull up a stool at the only hotel in Mountain Home with a full wet bar. Swim or enjoy a tan at our outdoor heated pool, or if you need to stay moving, Merrick Inn has a full fitness area available for guests. Merrick Inn also offers a full continental hot breakfast and guest laundry. And with a convenient location right off the bypass with shopping and restaurants within walking distance, Merrick Inn is the best choice for your next stay. Merrick Inn, located at 290 Drillers Drive in Mountain Home. Book your reservation today.
Hey Grandma, I can't wait until you can come into your new home. When you get here, you and Grandpa have got to take a...
Diatley Dental Care is a family-owned dental practice. Doctors Irvin and Christina Diatley grew up in the Twin Lakes area and are proud to serve the community. With modern treatment methods and state-of-the-art technology, they are dedicated to providing exemplary care to patients of all ages. Our compassionate team consistently receives training above and beyond the standard of care.
We're changing the way you see dentistry.
Come be a part of our dental family.
Ready to upgrade?
Welcome back to Bomber Stadium. This is the Diatley Dental Care Halftime Report. I've got Coach Greg Crow with me this evening. We're going to say congratulations to your 9th grade team making it to the finals.
Oh, gosh. It's been really proud of those kids. You know, I've been doing this a long time. I'm not as old as Coach Airy, but I've never had a team that's grown as much as they have over the course of the season and honestly the last 2 years. And just all credit goes to those kids. I mean, they come to work every day. There's no doubt. They're a lunch pail group. There's no doubt about it.
You know, they turned out a pretty good game last night against the West Memphis Wonder Lions, come away with a big victory there for the Bombers. It come down to flip of the coin to find out where you were playing and who you're playing against.
Mm-hmm. It was
not who you're playing against, but where you were playing.
It was actually funny because they got in a Zoom meeting right there, and the Greene County Tech AD was doing it, and they won the first flip, and they thought they got home field, but they won the flip to call the flip. And they were all celebrating, all their coaching, like they want to play us now. I mean, they really want to play us. And
who are you going to be playing, Coach?
We are going to be playing Batesville, who we played week 0, and their coach do a really good job. We got our work in front of us. There's no doubt.
But you've got a full week to practice to come ahead with it.
We do.
They are going to go ahead and play an 8th grade game as well. Is that what I understand?
Yes, and that's good because West Memphis has canceled on us 2 weeks in a row for our 8th graders, and they've lost 2 games, and they need those games, you know.
And they'll get to come out and play some ball. We'll have both those games broadcast here on XL7 TV, XL7 Sports on Facebook and YouTube. Going to be a good night of football for sure.
Yes.
Might be a little bit wet.
Yeah, so it's the rain.
Calling for rain.
Got to run the football, you know.
Run the ball, let her go.
It's not real, not hiding what we've been doing. Like, we're coming right at you, and
Coach, I don't want to look too far ahead in the future, but let's look into your baseball season. You're also the Mountain Home Bomber head baseball coach. You got some good kids coming back?
I've got 8 starters coming back. I mean, we've got all of our pitching. I mean, obviously Drew Haney's injured, and we did get some good news on that front the other day. We're just going to keep our fingers crossed and hope, we keep healing the way we are. And we got 8 guys coming back, and, most of our pitching. We lost Jed Hannaford and Maddox Carney on the mound right there. But, I mean, I'm optimistic. We got good kids. We got good kids that work hard, and, we'll see if we can put it all together.
Sounds good. What does Coach Airy and the Mountain Home Bombers have to do to win this game tonight and look forward to Greenwood?
Just keep doing what we're doing. I don't think people give the way we're playing really, really well, but our defense is playing at a different level right now. They kind of have that one play, but that's all they got. I mean, our box is good, and just the whole thing's just really, really working. Like, it's exciting.
Coach Crow, you're not going to believe this, but I just got a message on here that says we got to get Coach a new visor. Would you please let people know that you've got a new visor?
I do have a new visor. It's actually at the lake.
And where did you get that new visor?
I got it from you guys, And I went down and I told you I was going to get it, and then I forgot it. And if you knew how many times I lose my keys in a week and my school badge and all that stuff, you would understand I can't keep up with
I thought that's what you had Coach Taylor for.
Well, he handles all the parents for me, so I don't,
Coach, we appreciate you taking the time to join us up here. Introduce us to your.
This is my daughter, the maestro. She cooks all the dinner at my house, and this is her friend Molly, right here. They are from the
And I'm going to tell you,
there.
I have not had the opportunity to eat any of Maestro's food, but I'm looking forward to the day. We've got to go ahead and break it.
Looking forward to eating your food, baby.
We got to go ahead and break it because we got to show the band. So, Coach, thanks for joining us.
Hey, appreciate it.
See you next week.
I will do it.
Divided among 2 teams, being the blue team and the gold team. The blue team finished the regular season 7-0 overall with a 5-0 conference record. The gold team finished the regular season of 5-1-1 overall with a 5-0 conference record. With undefeated conference records, the Mountain Home 6th grade blue and gold teams are your 2024 Ozark Youth Football League Conference champions. This Saturday and Sunday, the combined teams will take part in the Harrison Tournament of Champions in Harrison, Arkansas. The first game is at 1 p.m. this Saturday against Castro, Missouri at FS Garrison Stadium on the campus of Harrison High School. One more time, please give a round of applause to our Mountain Home Bombers 6th grade football teams. Now presenting them their trophy, Mountain Home Athletic Director Mitch Husky. Moderation, please rise and give these young men a round of applause. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the field the Mountain Home High School Marching Bomber Band. We would like to thank Ann Staff Bank for sponsoring tonight's band dinner. This year's show is entitled Alive Inside, a mesmerizing journey that brings stone statues to life through the power of music. Selections include Lana Del Rey's Young and Beautiful from The Great Gatsby, John Adams' Wild Nights from Harmonium, and Alphaville's Forever Young. Soloists include Emerson Walls on oboe, Ruby Hargett on flute, Anthony Jones on alto sax, and Taya Foster, Graceland Mathis, and Captain Olivia Clements on color guard. Tonight we dedicate our performance to our senior class, identified in the Bomber Band uniform and white hat and plume. At this time, we're proud to present drum majors Lily Prochik and Emerson Walls and the Mountain Home High School Marching Bomber Band and this year's show, Alive Inside. Ladies and gentlemen, the Mountain Home High School Marching Bomber Band.
Hey, Grandma, I can't wait until you can come and see your new home. When you get here, you and Grandpa have got to take us trout fishing. We are in the trout capital of the world, you know. Mom and Dad took us on a hike the other day. I can't wait to show you all the awesome trails. There's lots of parks around the lakes and rivers I can show you too. We'll make sure to show you how to have a great time. Gotta go. I'm missing out on all the fun.
New adventures made possible by Century 21 Lemac Realty.
Baxter Health Bone and Joint Clinic is proud to offer the best care for athletes of all ages. Call to schedule an appointment today.
Welcome back to Bomber Stadium. Mountain Home Bombers 27. Van Buren Pointers 7. I want to run something down here real quick. It is a chilly 55 degrees here with about a 5-mile-an-hour wind. It feels like 53 with 12-mile-an-hour gust. You know, this has been a hard-fought first half of the ball game for the Bombers. They got eat up by penalties at the end of the second quarter, and the clock was out, and I'm not doubting that that's probably the longest second quarter in Mountain Home Bomber football.
Yeah, it was definitely long time. No one knew what was going on. People on YouTube kept asking, why, you know, can we fix the clock? Can we fix the clock?
And it wasn't us.
You know, it wasn't us. It was malfunction. I don't know if it was batteries. I don't know. It's all these systems nowadays. They've got so this has to be this has to do this. So, you know, they got it working. The clock's counting down right now for halftime. But what a
this is the Diatley Dental Care halftime report part 2 because we had Coach Greg Crow on first. You know, it's been an exciting night. Josh, the big news for right now is Lake Hamilton 21, Shiloh Christian 14.
14, that is big.
At the half.
Yes, big time right there. I'll be watching that closely. We hope Lake Hamilton will pull that off.
However, it does not really affect us if you get to thinking about it, because Lake Hamilton is out of it pretty much. Shiloh Christian will have lost to Lake Hamilton and to Greenwood. However, we have not played Greenwood. We'll play them next week. They hold a tiebreaker over us, so they'll still be in the second seat.
Mountain Home, going back to Mountain Home, I've got a little stats here. We want to thank Neil Denton for our stats. Mountain Home, 333 yards on the offensive side. Van Buren, 94. 73 of that came from that one pass play. They have 94. And out of that 73-yard pass play, that's not very much. Defense have been playing lights out again, really. You give up that big play, you bring that back, it's a blowout game. So Miller, 17 carries for 153 yards with a touchdown. He's 5 for 6 passing for 82 yards. Chenoweth, 18 carries for 80 yards, 3 touchdowns. And then Cooley, for Van Buren, 2 catches for 77 yards and that touchdown. So
you got some other scores from around the area?
I do. If you want to pull that up, Gil, there's some big ones going on right now. Some that are pretty surprising. Benton 35, West Memphis 0. This is a surprising one for me. Little Rock Catholic 3, Marion 7 at half. That's big on the East. Sheridan 20, Sylvan Hills 27. Sylvan Hills hadn't won a ball game all season, and Sheridan could be a team we play if we get the 3rd seed to last. So
and we'll host them right here.
Yeah, this might drop Sheridan down. Jonesboro 14, El Dorado 7. That's one that I've got to watch in that rankings. We already talked about Shiloh Christian, Lake Hamilton 21-14, Lake Hamilton. This is a surprising one for me. Russellville 17, Siloam Springs 8 at half. Greenwood 63, Fort Smith Southside 7 at half.
My goodness.
Greenbrier 21, Harrison 14 at half. Yellville Summit 8, Atkins 36 at half. Conway 35, Little Rock Christian 3, at half. So if I've got a second, I will pull.
While you're pulling that up, I'm going to say hi to some folks. Kenny Gibson Sr., Chris Byler, Les Kitchell, Randy Swan and Gloria, Zach Farmer, Les Kitchell. Yes, they do have the clock fixed, we believe, and we'll have a clock for the second half of the ball game. Jenny Cohn and Ellen McCoy. Thank you all for watching Bomber Football on XL7 TV. Go ahead,
real quick. Benton is 5-0 in the conference. Marion 5-0. So Marion at that 7-3 over Catholic. Catholic is 4-1. So those three teams are right in there. El Dorado, Jonesboro are 2-3. Sheridan's 1-4. West Memphis 1-4. Sylvan Hills 0-5. Then you go to our side. 5-0 Greenwood, Mountain Home, Shiloh Christian tied 4-1, but Shiloh Christian has the tiebreaker over us because they beat Mountain Home. Lake Hamilton 3-2, Van Buren is 2-3, Russellville 2-3, Fort Smith Southside and Siloam Springs is 0-5.
There you go. That's it. The Diatley Dental Care halftime report. Thanks for joining us. We'll be back with second half play in just a little bit.
This game of the week is brought to you by Staff Bank, a banking family tradition since 1931. Twin Lakes Chiropractic Clinic has been backing the Bombers for the past 43 years. They offer chiropractic care, including in-house x-ray, physiotherapy, and spinal decompression. They accept most insurance carriers, including Blue Cross Blue Shield and Ambetter. Call or visit them today. Twin Lakes Chiropractic Clinic, located at number 1 Medical Plaza in Mountain Home, or call them at 425-2515.
Your senior healthcare specialist is VACO Insurance in Mountain Home. Retired law enforcement and disabled veteran owner Frank VACO and staff can help you with all your insurance needs. VACO Insurance provides coverage for most carriers in the area, such as Medicare, Affordable Care Act, individual, or any other health or life insurance options. With over 13 years experience and agents in multiple areas and locations throughout northern Arkansas and southern Missouri, VACO Insurance is the right choice to handle all your insurance needs. That's VACO Insurance, located in Mountain Home.
At Live Edge Bar and Grill, not only can you watch all the Bomber games, but you can also watch all the Hogs games and every UFC event. Come enjoy fresh food and craft cocktails and some good old-fashioned football at Live Edge Bar and Grill, located right off the bypass on Highway 5 South in Mountain Home.
Entry shield.
Welcome back to Bomber Stadium. Mountain Home Bombers will get the opening kickoff to return from the Van Buren Pointers. And we think the clock is fixed. We'll see how it works. I bet it was just batteries. Back deep for the Bombers, number 5, Barrett Miller. And he's going to kick it into the end zone, and they're going to let it go in. Bombers have it at the 20-yard line. Second half of Bomber football, right here from Bomber Stadium. Lake Hamilton has the ball to start the second quarter at Shiloh Christian, and they're up by 7, 21-14. First and 10 Bombers. Miller's your quarterback out of the pistol. Chenoweth in the backfield with him. Hand off Chenoweth. Right off the center, bounces off, gets out to the 26-yard line. Gain of, they're going to mark him at the 27. Number 27 on the stop, Joshua Relaford. It's going to be second down and 3. Barrett Miller. Miller's going to get maybe a yard on the play.
Barrett Miller on the carry. Gain of a yard on the play. Third down and 2.
Barrett Miller, first down Bombers.
Barrett Miller on the carry. Takes it across the 35 down to the 38. That's another Mountain Home Bomber. First down.
Mountain Home Bomber first down. Bombers have the ball, 1st and 10 from the 37. Chenoweth on the carry. Across the 40, out to the 43-yard line. 19 on the stop for the Pointers. Braden Dawes.
Ball spotted at the 43-yard line, a second down.
2nd down and 4 for the Bombers. Barry Miller pulls the handoff. Miller's got a room. Down to the 35, to the 30, down to the 29-yard line. First down, Bombers, no flags.
Takes it across the 30-yard line.
Let's take a look at the instant replay. Barry Miller pulls the handoff. Gets across the 40, 35 to the 30, leans forward to the 29. They're going to mark him at the 30-yard line where his knee touched. 1st and 10, Bombers from the 30. Fumble on the play, recovered by Chenoweth. Bad snap.
Fumble on the play, recovered by the Bombers. Loss of 2 yards, 2nd and 12.
2nd down and 12, Bombers. Clock seems to be working. 9:54 left to go in the 3rd quarter. Bombers are up by 20. Hand off to Chenoweth off the right-hand side. Finds a big block by number 44, Kingston McMeechin-Savea. Also a nice block by number 17, Gus Wilbur for the Bombers, and number 75,
It will be 3rd down and 4.
Eston Ford. 3rd and 4, Bombers. Chenoweth off left tackle. Plenty of room. It's going to be touchdown, Bombers. Jacob Chenoweth scores from 24 yards out. Look at the replay brought to you by Arkansas State University, Mountain Home. Jacob Chenoweth goes off left tackle. Touchdown, Bombers. In for the extra point, number 34 for the Bombers, Ethan Clark. The extra point is up and good. 8:58 left to go in the 3rd quarter. Mountain Home 34, Van Buren 7. We'll be back in a...
Entry Shield is a proud sponsor of the Mountain Home Bombers. From public schools to community workplaces, rely on Entry Shield to solve your security problems. Entry Shield, protecting what matters most. Mountain Valley Water has been an American icon since 1871. With their award-winning taste and impeccable quality, why settle for anything less? Choose Mountain Valley of the Ozarks for pure American spring water.
At Spartan of Mountain Home, we don't just sell mowers, we sell power, performance, and precision. Our Spartan mowers are locally built and designed to handle whatever your lawn throws at you. And with 0% financing and cash discounts, we make it easy to own the best. Need more than a mower? Check out our new Viper Mini track loaders. Small in size, big on capacity. And don't forget, we service any brand of mower because keeping your equipment in tip-top shape is what we do best. Visit Spartan of Mountain Home at 203 Highway 5 North, locally owned, locally built, and always here for you.
Kicking off for the Bombers, number 82, Isaac Ballard. Ballard kicks it out to the 20, picked up at the 12-yard line, across the 15 to the 20. Going to jump out to the 21. Nice little stop. Who is that laying on the ground there? Number 24 for the Bombers. That was number 24, Hunter Estes. 1st and 10, Pointers from their own 21-yard line. Shiloh and Lake Hamilton, 21-21 in the 3rd quarter. Zero goes in motion, a little pooch pass. Dunlap tries to get him, loses him, stays on his feet, goes out of bounds, gets knocked out of bounds by number 1, Jacob Chenoweth.
Trenton Cooley on the carry. Push out of bounds by Bombers number 1, Jacob Chenoweth.
Gain of 2 in the play, 2nd down and 8. Quarterback rolls out to the left-hand side. He's got a man. Pass is incomplete. Coverage there for the Bombers. Number 18, Talon Palmer. Number 25, Blake Vacco. Number 41, Caden Del Soto. And number 17, Gus Wilbur. Please like and share our post. Next week we'll be bringing you the ball game from Greenwood, Arkansas at the University of Greenwood. Quick pass to the right-hand side. Pass is complete. Pushed out of bounds by Jacob Chenoweth, number 1 for the Bombers.
Peter Williford's pass complete to number 2, Torrey Williford.
4th down. 4th and 4, Van Buren. Quarterback's looking for a man. Pass is no good, incomplete. Bombers take over on downs at the Van Buren 28-yard line. Hello, Karen Fouts. Thanks for watching. First down, Bombers. Offensive line for Van Buren is averaging 246 pounds tonight. Gonna have to do something with it. Talon Palmer on a broken play. Talon Palmer gets run out of bounds at the 9-yard line. They're gonna mark it at the 8. Let's take a look at the replay brought to you by Arkansas State University Mountain Home. Little flea flicker. Miller ends up with the ball. He's going to look for somebody. He looks for Palmer. He finds Palmer on the far side at the 30-yard line. He's going to get knocked out to where the ball is now, and it's going to be touchdown, Bombers. Let's take a look at the replay brought to you by Arkansas State University. It's number 5, Barrett Miller, touchdown. Two-point conversion? No, that is the touchdown. No, that was a two-point conversion. They got the clock mixed up. It was 27-7 at the half, right? Got a player down. We're going to go to commercial break. We'll try to figure out our score from there.
Now we're stressed out.
Stressed out? Don't be. It's the Shays Appliance Big Laundry Sale. Save now up to 35% off on washers and dryers starting at $449.96 with a 2-year warranty. Save time and money on the one-and-done laundry from GE. Wash and dry all in one machine. Shays has the best install team with white glove service and service on the appliance. The Shays Appliance Big Laundry Sale. Shays Appliance Mountain Home, where we've been stress-free sales and service since 1974.
When I grow up, I want to save lives, like a superhero, and show up when people needed me.
When I grow up, I want to do animations. I want to create characters that can fly.
No matter what it is you want out of life, there is a path to get there.
When I grow up, I don't know what I want to do when I grow up, but I know I want to go to college.
Arkansas State University Mountain Home. Take your first step at asumh.edu.
Lanny.
Welcome back to Bomber Stadium. They do have the score correct now. It's 42-7, and I believe, if I'm correct, it's time for the sportsmanship rule. 35 after any point, and it's 35 points right now. 8:09 left to go. in the third quarter of the ball game. Bombers 42, Van Buren Pointers 7. Kicking off for the Bombers be number 82, Isaac Ballard. Sportsmanship rule has been enacted. Now that we have a running clock, we don't need the clock. Little swift kick, picked up at the 30-yard line, across the 35. He's still on his feet, going to get brought down by number 43, Breton Setzer for the Bombers. And the clock should, he just made the signal, the clock should continue to roll.
Ball spotted at the 38-yard line. 1st and 10, Pointers.
Just let y'all know, Coach Airy is on the field tonight. Pass to the far side. Blake back over there for the Bombers. Clock is still rolling.
Brought down by Bombers number 25, Blake Bacco. No gain on the play, 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10. There's a player down. We're going to go to commercial break. We'll be back as soon as he gets off the field.
Lanny Wineland of Pegler Real Estate Group has been a top producer and a longtime resident of the Twin Lakes area. Why trust anyone else to help you find your dream home? With many satisfied clients, now is the time to call a trusted agent that will help you every step of the way. The next move is yours. Call Lanny Wineland of Pegler Real Estate today. 479-466-9161.
Driftwood Lanes. Fun happens here.
Pass was complete to number 32, Cameron Keller. He's brought down by number 12, Dawson Dunlap. Here's the replay on what you missed. Dawson Dunlap for the Bombers. 6:07 left to go in the third quarter. Dunlap there for the Bombers. Nice play by the Bomber defense, Dawson Dunlap.
Dawson Dunlap on the tackle.
4th down and 11. 4th and 11 for the Bombers. Jeffrey Kincaid, thanks for watching Bomber football on XL7 TV. Lake Hamilton, 27. Shiloh Christian, 21. Gus Wilbur, number 17's back deep for the Bombers. Manning Dotson's the punter. It's going to take a good pointer roll down to the 7 to the 6. They're going to mark it at the 5. He did kick it. 1st and 10 Bombers at the 6-yard line. Gage Wilson in for the Bombers as the quarterback. Working deep, deep, deep. Center for the Bombers is now number 61, Ivan Pinkston. Connor Schultz on the carry for the Bombers.
Connor Schultz on the carry. Takes it to the 10-yard line. Brought down by number 35 of the Pointers, Jace Ponder. 2nd down.
Connor Schultz, number 14 for the Bombers, gets out to the 14-yard line.
Connor Schultz on the carry. Right down by number 27 of the Pointers, Joshua Relaford.
Relaford there for the Pointers. It's going to be 3rd down and 2 for the Bombers. Yep, 3rd down and 3, excuse me. Gage Wilson on the quarterback keeper, gains a yard, maybe 2 on the play. Could be a 4th down and 1.
Gage Wilson on the carry.
No, they're calling it 1st down Bombers.
That's another Mountain Home Bomber. 1st down. Presented by Southern Construction Roofing Company.
Philip Gomez ought to be watching the ball game from here, not from home. But, Philip, we appreciate you watching it either way. His son had a good game last night. Number 14, Connor Schultz, outside the 30, down to the 31-yard line. 1st down Bombers. Number 18 on the stop.
Takes it past the 30-yard
Carter
line.
Kelly.
That's another Mountain Home Bomber. 1st down. Presented by Southern Construction Roofing Company.
First and 10 from the 31. Schultz across the 35 down to the 37-yard line. Jason Relaford. Josh Relaford.
Gain of 6 yards. 2nd down.
2nd down and 4 for the Bombers. Coming wide to the right is number 15, Tate Cudworth. Trivia question, when was the last time Mountain Home had 2 back-to-back mercy rules? Or sportsmanship rules? Got to be politically correct, not me. Gage Wilson going to left-hand side. He might gain 1. Number 53 on the stop, John Michael Fisher. They're going to give him gain of 1 on the play. If you're watching on Facebook or YouTube and know the answer to that, go ahead and post it. When was the last time Mountain Home had back-to-back mercy rules? Connor Schultz, 1st down Bombers, all the way out to the 42-yard line. Brought down by number 81, Charlie Vaughn. 55 seconds left to go in the 3rd quarter. Bombers 42, Pointers 7. Yeah, and it's cheery, Mac. I'm telling you, it's cheery. Connor Schultz out to the 48-yard line. Brought down by Blaine Pruitt. Blaine Pruitt. 2nd down and 4 for the Bombers. And we're going to take it away. That's going to be the end of the 3rd quarter. We'll be back in just a moment.
It is really important to do business with people that are local. One of the things that we did upon acquiring all the stores was we tried to hold on to everybody that was already working here. You can't replace experience. We build relationships, we don't build the cars. The same customers that are buying from us today were buying from us 5 years ago and 10 years ago. And those are the same customers that I want to take care of today and 5 years and 10 years from now. Shop Clay Maxey Chevrolet in Mountain Home and ClayMaxeyChevrolet.com.
Mountaineer Motorcycle and Tees offers a wide range of motorcycle gear, apparel, and accessories. They are proud to offer sublimation, DTF transfers, embroidery, patches, and vinyl decals, all with custom graphics. Whether you're looking for custom apparel, promotional items, or some great gift ideas, they can help bring your image to life. Mountaineer Motorcycles and Tees, located at 3225 Highway 62 East, Mountain Home.
This game of the week is brought to you by Lisa House of Connecticut in Mountain Home, the leader in water treatment, non-electric, completely demand, worry-free water conditioning, reverse osmosis home purifiers, distillers. Give them a call today at 870-425-4262 or visit them at 157 South Main Street in Mountain Home. This Bomber football game is brought to you by Mountain Home Concrete, offering concrete, ready-mix, limestone for all your residential and commercial needs. Give them a call today at 424-3839. Located.
Welcome back, Bomber Stadium. We're starting the fourth quarter of the ball game. Bombers 42, Van Buren Pointers 7. Bombers have the ball, 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Handoff to number 20, Jacob Bellamy for the Bombers. First down, Bombers.
Jacob Bellamy on the carry. Takes it to the 46-yard line. That's another Mountain Home Bomber. First down. Presented by Southern Construction Roofing Company.
First down, Bombers. Gage Wilson across the 45 down to the 43-yard line. Wilson picks up 3 yards on the play.
Gage Wilson on the carry. Takes it to the 43-yard line. Is second down.
Gage Wilson off a right tackle. He's going to try to get the first down, and I believe he gets it. I believe he stepped out of bounds right at the first down marker. Going to be first down, Bombers. Gage Wilson on the quarterback keeper. Say hi to Jesse and Jill Chester and the girls watching from chilly Indianapolis, Indiana, because I know it's got to be colder up there than it is here. It's got to be colder up there than it is here. Connor Schultz on the carry.
Connor Schultz on the carry. Brought down by number 35 of the Pointers, Jace Ponder. Gain of 2 yards, second down.
Second down and 8 for the Bombers. They've changed the line on the offense. Josh, try to get me some numbers, would you? Connor Schultz on the carry for the Bombers. Gets inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. They're going to mark it at the 30. We've got a new offensive line for the Bombers. Number 60, Aiden Pittman. Number 65, Jason Estes. Number 56, Eason Recktenwald.
It's third down.
Number 70 for the Bombers is Connor Huff. Orion Rusher, number 80. Number 15, Tate Cudworth. We've got a stumbles around. He's going to lose a couple yards on the play. Loss of 2 in the play. It's going to be fourth down.
Gage Wilson on the carry. Brought down by number 81 of the Pointers, Charlie Vaughn.
Charlie Vaughn on the stop. Fourth down and 6. Far to the right, number 4, Bryce Kincaid. Over to the left, number 15, Tate Cudworth and Talon Palmer. Gage Wilson still on his feet inside the 25. Going to get out of bounds at the 22. First down, Bombers.
Gage Wilson on the carry. Ran out of bounds at the 22-yard line. That's another Mountain Home Bomber. First down. Presented by Southern Construction Roofing Company.
First down, Bombers. Yeah, it's chilly, dude. Handoff to Connor Schultz. He spins around, going to get back to the line of scrimmage or maybe lose a yard. He loses yard. Jace Ponder on the stop for the Pointers.
Brought down by number 35 of the Pointers, Jace Ponder.
Second down and 11. Schultz on the carry. No gain on the play. Stop at number 99, Alex Wilburn, 6'4", 330 pounds.
No gain on the play. It's third down.
Wilson back to pass. Rolls out to the right-hand side. Pass is intercepted.
Gage Wilson's pass is intercepted.
6:27 left to go in the ball game. Wilson throws an interception.
Pointers will take over 1st and 10.
Orion Risher on the stop for the Bombers, along with number 43, Breton Setzer. It's a gain of 4 on the play. It's going to be 2nd down and 6.
Gain of 4 yards, 2nd down.
Pass complete to number 2, Teray Wilford. Gus Wilbur there for the Bombers on the stop.
Number 2, Torrey Wilford. So the play 1st down, Pointers.
Hunter Estes also there for the Bombers. 1st down, Pointers. 5:07 left to go in the ball game. Quarterback's looking for a man. Pass complete. Going to be just short of the 1st down.
Hayden Wilford's pass completed number 7.
Brought down by number 69 for the Bombers, Peyton Bodenhammer. 31 there for the Bombers, Will Rawls. That was enough for 1st down. Pass complete to number 7. Will Rawls there for the Bombers. Going to be about 1.5 yards short of the 1st down. We're down to 14 minutes, 15 seconds in the ball game.
2nd and 1.
2nd down and 1. Got a player down on the side of the field. We're going to take a commercial break.
At 2456 Highway 201 South in Mountain Home. That's Mountain Home Concrete. This game is brought to you by Jay Chafin State Farm. For all your home, auto, life insurance, and financial needs, give Jay and the staff a call at 870-425-9868, located on Cardinal Drive in Mountain Home.
Arvest Bank believes in the power of serving others. That's why we're committed to working with those who serve our communities, from the ones caring for us every day to those shaping our tomorrows, the ones dreaming big dreams, celebrating their unique cultures, and discovering the power of financial freedom. Arvest believes that all communities deserve a financial partner who cares. Arvest Bank. We believe.
Hi, I'm Bob Zadora, and this is the Z Team. Woo! You know who we are. You know what we do. You know how to get a hold of us. But that's not why I'm here today. Today we're here to talk about Bomber Nation. We're here to talk about these athletes, these football players, the cheerleaders, the band, everybody that's involved in getting this game going so you can enjoy it. So I want you to join me. We're going to have a little cheer. Go Bombers!
We're back live. Pass is complete. What a stop. They let him go. Orion Rusher there for the Bombers. Nice little bear hug. Sarah Vacco, Sarah Smith, Donna Inskeep, thanks for watching. There for the Bombers is number 46, Jake Thomas. 3 minutes, 10 seconds left in the ballgame. Bombers 42, Van Buren 7. We got number 97, Big Aaron Martin for the Bombers. Pass is intercepted by number 24 for the Bombers, Hunter Estes. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back.
This Bomber game is brought to you by Horton Asphalt. For all your striping, asphalt, concrete, and gravel needs, whether residential or commercial, give Horton Asphalt a call today. They provide free estimates, and no job is too big or too small. Contact them at 870-232-1918.
Welcome back. Nice interception by number 24, Hunter Estes for the Bombers. 2:15 left to go in the ball game. Bombers are up 42-7. Wilson's quarterback. Tries to draw him off sides. Elijah Hillstrom's the running back for the Bombers. Hand off to Hillstrom. Cuts back to the right-hand side. It's out to the 25 to the 26-yard line. Picks up 5 yards on the play. 2nd down and 5 for the Bombers.
Elijah Hillstrom on the carry.
1:37 left to go in the ball game. Cindy Van Etter, Brandon, thank you for watching. Flag on a play. I believe that's a blitz in the works. Got there a little bit too quick. 5-yard penalty is going to be 1st down Bombers. 70-14 Greenwood. The University of Greenwood is killing them. And that's in the 3rd quarter.
Presented by Southern Construction Roofing Company.
No gain on the play. We're down to 40 seconds. That's going to be probably the last play of the game. Ladies and gentlemen, thanks for watching. Eric Fox, thanks for joining in. Thank you all for watching Mountain Home Bomber Football on XL7 TV. We'll be back with a post-game report brought to you by Monarch Realty in just a moment.
Flavor meets fun. Welcome to Fat Boy's Smash House, your go-to spot for great food and a good time. Dive into our golden fried whole chicken wings, savor the juiciest smash burgers, or try one of our mouth-watering sandwiches and corn dogs. With pool tables, dartboards, and 15 big screen TVs, there's never a dull moment. Catch the game, hang out with friends, and dig into some great food that is big on taste. Located 1041 Highland Circle in Mountain Home. At Fat Boy Smash House, it's not fast food, it's fat food.
Welcome back to Bomber Stadium. That's the end of the ball game. They let the time run out. Mountain Home Bombers win this one 42-7. We'll be back with the post-game show in just a moment.
This game is brought to you by Monarch Realty,
The Back 40, Farmers and Merchants Bank,
Ryan Edwards Shelter Insurance, Moran's Lawn and Garden, Vance Vision Clinic, Jim Brown Company,
Wingard Photography, Next, powered by NAEC,
Denbro Coffee and Custard,
Little T's Mini Golf and more in Mountain Home, Butler Furniture, The Houck Group, maximizing your potential, Twin Lakes Orthopedics and Sports Medicine.
Selling the American dream, one home at a time. Monarch Realty, Monarch Realty.
This is Solomon Cornelius, owner-broker of Monarch Realty. At Monarch Realty, we work with many others in the industry, lenders, inspectors, title companies, and yes, other realtors to provide professional real estate services for both buyers and sellers. How you're treated matters. Why not be treated like royalty?
Welcome back to Bomber Stadium. It's time for the Monarch Realty post-game report brought to you by Solomon Cornelius and Miss Kimmy from the world headquarters of Willow Springs, Missouri. This is the post-game report. With me is Josh Kaminiski and Gil Reynolds. What a ball game for the Bombers.
Man, what a ball game. What a, big win last week.
Answer the question.
What?
You asked the question off the air.
I don't know. I got to research it.
Oh, you don't know? You got to.
I don't know it. I got to research it.
Man, here I was about to give away a big prize.
No, I got to research it. I don't know. I was wondering.
All right, folks, so you got an opportunity. Can they text you?
Text me.
Go ahead and give out your phone number.
870-405-1909. Looking for when Mountain Home had back-to-back mercy rolls.
In the same back-to-back. There you go. Mercy rule is 35 or more at any one point advance over their opponent. Tonight was a good game for the Bombers. Another statement game.
Well, you had a big statement game last week. I was anxious to see. You got senior night. You got all that kind of stuff going on. I was anxious to see how they came out and responded, and they blew, again, the defense. The offensive line and the defensive line controls the ball game, and that's what's happened tonight. That's what happened last week, and they have just been phenomenal up front.
And when you've got a second-string quarterback to the caliber that Mr. Barrett Miller is, and Chenoweth is a running back, and you got Dunlap that can come in and relieve Chenoweth, give him a little bit of break. You've got ends. This ball team, in the 5 years that Coach Airy has been here, this is the most solid ball team he's coached.
Yes, and to be honest, I would keep riding this two-headed monster. You don't know who's going to run the ball. You don't know. They have speed of 4.5 or less. Miller being the fastest on there. I think you keep running the two-headed monster. I think you bring Phillips in every once in a while, but you're riding this. I mean, they have stepped up beyond. He's not a passer as Phillips is, but the two-headed monster, you don't know who's going to get the ball. They're so quick. They're so fast.
And it could be three-headed. You bring in Dunlap at any time.
Yep.
They could run a split backfield and run Dunlap and Chenoweth in that backfield.
Yep.
This has been a great ball game for the Bombers. Next week they go to the University of Greenwood to take on the Greenwood Bulldogs. At any time, any team can beat any other team.
Yeah. And the Bombers, I mean, they're running it. I mean, they have played lights out. How we've seen it. We've been into halftime with Greenwood. Quarterback went out.
Yep.
The second one stepped up, and we just got beat by the deep pass a few times. But
2 years ago, we had them beat at Greenwood.
But the defense this year has not been. There's been a long time since I've seen a defense come through that they have been as solid as they did. Now you go back to the Shiloh Christian game. There's a little bit of a hiccup just because you had people coming off, and I think it kind of blew Mountain Home for a loop. But again, the two-headed monster, man, I'd keep riding that sucker till it.
What we're looking forward to next week, this group of Mountain Home Bombers are now 8-1. What a ball club, what a ball team. They're going to take the long trip to Greenwood. Bombers are ready for that. They're used to it.
Yep.
That's not a problem.
No, not at all.
They've got to keep their head together and hope somebody gets healthy. One or two healthy players coming out of the hole would be nice. Bombers are doing good. They're playing well. We appreciate you joining us right here.
I have to give one thing real quick.
Go ahead.
The Lake Hamilton Wolves 27, Shiloh Christian 21, and it looks like they've got it at the 5-yard line with 6 minutes and counting left.
Lake
Hamilton is up, and they look like they're about second and 5. Yeah, Lake Hamilton has the ball. It looks like it's about on the 5-yard line. Can't tell they keep shooting low shots, but
there you go.
That is a game that'd
be a nice game. Yep. That'd be a very nice game. Mountain Home Bombers victorious tonight, 42-7 over the Van Buren Pointers. We appreciate you joining us here on XL7 TV. If you see our sponsors, thank them, just like this one, Monarch Realty, Solomon and Miss Kimmy from Willow Springs, the world headquarters for Monarch Realty. See you next week.